guys. Alright. Hello. Welcome to this Crystal Library on Sunday. Whoa! There we go. Alrighty. Hello, we're here. How we doing? I'm gonna blast it just for you. Smoother groove always gets me moving. Hello. Alright. So... we're gonna breeze through some Blender real quick because I gotta get some sketches done. I gotta draw a Titan. By the by, super fast, welcome to the Crystal Library. If this is your first time popping in, welcome! Happy to have you. We're always here learning something new every Tuesday and Sunday. Sundays is time for knowledge, Tuesdays is time for fun, to apply said knowledge. So everything that I learned will be in here, and then everything that I apply, all of the projects I'm working on will be up there at the Crystal K channel every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Which right now, we're working on Deltarune fan art. I've missed it. I've really missed it. It's really nice to be back. It feels really good. But hopefully we can make this my full-time job. I really want nothing more than just to do this all day long. So until we can make that happen, please do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe, I guess, if you like what I do here. And pass it around if you know some people that might also be into doing stuff here. There's a lot of stuff I want to learn, and everything I learn will be documented here so you can learn it with me. Alrighty. So before I get started, I just thought you should know that right now I am trying my best to make this work. But right now we do have a Patreon, and if you want to... Basically, I am taking active notes every single week I learn something new. So if you want access to all of these notes, almost like 100+ pages worth of notes. I mention this every week, and I'm going to keep mentioning it, and just so you know. I am always typing about, I talk. Oh wait, this is the wrong page. Hang on. There we go. We're looking at donuts right now. I should also add, if you were jumping in right now, there's a lot of stuff happening. We've gotten to, basically, this is part 3 of Blender, but we've gotten through 6 lessons, 2 a week. So, if you're jumping on, you're gonna be missing some stuff. You're gonna be a little behind. So all that to say, maybe jump in to the beginning, go and check out Blender Guru's tutorial, which is what we're following, everything that he has taught, which is wonderful. Thank you so much, sir. Go follow him, go give him a like, go give him a thanks for making this wonderful course so we can learn all this kind of stuff. But right now, we are purposefully learning Blender. I plan to learn a lot more 3D in the future. But the reason for that, and super quickly I will mention, this channel is mostly focused on anatomy. If you like learning anything related to art, digital art is my specialty, and I want to get back to it. But I gotta know what the heck I'm doing 90% of the time, and I really don't. So we're learning anatomy on the side. And the point of Blender, this small detour, is to help me learn the next stage of my anatomy journey, which I will explain more as we get there. When we get closer to it, I will explain more in depth. There'll be a video explaining it. But basically, I am taking the Proco course actively right now. I just finished it. I'm very excited. It's a beautifully beefy course. The premium course I took, but we're watching the free course here online on YouTube. So anyway, if you like anything that has to do with Proco, if you're learning anatomy, if you want to improve your art, if you want to maybe not draw stick figures for the rest of your days, come hang out. And we're going to use Blender to basically give my life a bit more of a third dimension. Or I'm going to be using Blender as a tool to help me learn art in a 3D perspective, which I think is very helpful, and it's going to be very interesting, and it's going to break my brain a ton. So hopefully we'll have a fun time in here while I lose my mind, and it'll be nice to have some friends in here to keep my sanity. So anyway, other than that, I will mention again that I do actively take notes on every single thing that I do. Where are they? I always forget where I save things. 1 second, y'all. So sorry. Did I close the page? I might have done that. Oh, silly me. Do I have to open it again? Poop. Alright, well, hold on 1 second, you guys. Oh, he lives in a pineapple under the sea. Oh, no, it's right here. I found it. Okay. So really quickly, if you want to know any of the stuff that I'm taking notes on, this is just a glimpse. At all of the craft that I'm learning. There's a lot of stuff in here. Just so you know. So I'm actively taking notes on all of the stuff that we're learning. We're on Blender Lesson 6, and if you want to jump on, you can have access to this wonderful Google Doc on my Patreon for only $3. That's it. And it's yours forever unless you have it, because I don't plan to change the link. So come on in, and let's learn all the stuff we can together. All right, enough yakking. Smooth the groove, get out. Thank you. No, never get out. Love you. Let's get started. Just making sure all of my notes are in order. We are at the long sprinkles portion of this. Let's look at the render. Oh, that's looking lovely. Let me just remember my... Oh, God. Yeah, I'm still getting used to these controls. Oh, yes! Oh, yes! We left things in a horrendous place last time. That's a very ugly color for that jelly donut. I did not come back to this at all in between streams. This is awful to look at. Let's see. Nope. I guess we have this. The pink is not working for me, but it is what we have. I don't know if that's how I put it on there before. Oh no. Oh dear. I should have done things before we started today. But I'm not about to do that. I'm lazy! Okay, well the next lesson is rendering. We're not going to render this awful thing. This is not the donut he has. We're going to render something else. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's 2 textures on here. I know that. Oh, okay. You've selected one or the other. And we learned how to do some paint last time. A little bit of Substance Painter brushwork, which is very cool. I don't know why this donut is pink. I think it's purple because it's missing something, or that's right. I remember writing something down like that. Purple means something's missing. Is it because my texture is missing? That might be it. That might be it. Oh, it might be this. Mochi donut. I don't think that's it. Hold on. I gotta check real quick something. Where is my texture for this donut? Wouldn't happen to be here, would it? It's a punj. It's a pung. A PNG. No, I didn't mean to do that. I opened another instance of this donut. No, I didn't mean to do that. Goodbye. I need to delete some things. Hold on one second, you guys. It's been a minute. We haven't looked at this for a whole week. I promise we'll get started in a second. I guess I'll give you music again while I figure this out. Have some Dark Road real quick. Just so you know the level of care that I put into every single one of my streams. Immaculate. If it isn't obvious, you guys, I've had a lot on my mind. I've been going kind of crazy all week. This stream is really just, I want to check a box. I want to learn Blender, and I'm gonna, but it's taken every single ounce of my energy to do other things going on right now, so I'm sorry if I'm a little scatterbrained these days. But I'm gonna be able to make this my full-time job. I have to. I really want to. Let's see. Alright, I don't know where it went. Let's see, what would I have named this? Random texture. Let's check. My Google Drive usually tells me things. Looking for an image texture. Picture. Okay, delete it? Oh, I don't want to go back and find it in there. I will say on the flip side of things, there's a lot of action happening on my other channel right now. This channel is getting attention, but it's not my focus right now. So if you want to hang out and do more fan art, Tuesdays is where I'm living right now. This channel is definitely going to get some love and attention later, though. I plan to come back to it. I'm just a little all over the place these days. Sorry. We're doing it live, baby. Oh my god, how many files do I have to cycle through? Oh my god, the list goes on. I'm just scrolling and there's infinite amounts of files. Okay, I don't know why. We'll figure this out later. I don't know why. It's gone for now. It's missing. I will find it later, but for now I have a purple skin donut. It looks really bad. We'll fix it later. Alrighty. I don't want to be here all day. Let's move on. We're gonna get started. For now, thank you, T-Lopes. That took us right to exactly the next part we need. Alrighty. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
We've got round sprinkles. Why not long sprinkles?
Good idea.
It'll be more interesting and it'll enable us to learn some new techniques about Blender, which is what this whole series is about. So first things first, we need to model those sprinkles. So let's move to the left here. Okay. And we want to add an object. We haven't mentioned it before, capsule. But when you add an object, it's going to put it at your 3D cursor. And your 3D cursor is that thing. That weird little thing, little crosshair at the bottom there. That's your 3D cursor. And yeah, I don't know, Blender has a 3D cursor, maybe other applications don't. It's going to put it there. And if you don't want it there, you can move that 3D cursor somewhere else by hitting Shift and right-clicking. And you can see it's now moved it and actually attached it to the plane, which is where we... And right-clicking. And you can see it's now moved it and actually attached it to the plane, which is where we want it. If you don't have a mouse, do get a mouse. But in the interim, you can also use the cursor tool, and that'll do the same thing. All right, so.
Wait, I like to write down every single shortcut I learned about. Shift, right click. Can't type. There we go. Typing sounds. I hope this is very relaxing. There we go. All right, what else? Tell me, sir.
We're adding long sprinkles, so obviously the object that we want to add is Shift-A, Mesh. It's the cylinder.
Cylinder!
Okay.
Too
big by default, so let's change, click this little thing, bring this up. Change the radius all the way to its lowest and the depth all the way to its lowest as well. And the vertices, that's the like the resolution, right? Oh, we'll fix that in a sec. The resolution would be way too high at 32 to be scattered on an object.
Wait,
so
you told me how to find it. I'm gonna write all these again. You told me there's a way to see my stuff. How would I zoom? This is also reminding me how to all of my shortcuts. Every time I learn a new shortcut. What was it? For zoom is period. No, that's not it. On the number pad. Right. I didn't have it selected. Where's my cylinder? My cylinder! Oh, I gotta be on this panel. There he is! There we go. If I were to isolate it. Aha! There we go. Oh god, it's so hideous. Oh, you're gonna make me add it again, aren't you? Alrighty. Fine. Shift 0. Or right click. I want this at 0, 0. That's nice that I can just zero it out. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Alrighty. Shift A. Capsule. Cylinder. It's called a cylinder here. Cylinder. And I want it to be small. Is it isolated? It is now. And it goes away again! Dang it. There's no way I can adjust that after the fact. Once it's there forever. My properties. Oh, how annoying. Whoa. View. No. It's gone forever. Oh no, there we go. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Let's just make this all this. Yeah. Smallest possible setting. What do you have, sir?
Let's set this to 12, and that'll be 12. Just enough that it won't look jagged and it'll look...
I gotta get another one. Okay, fine. If I click off, it goes away. That's really gonna bug me, dude. That's gonna bug me so hard. Oh no. Oh, that's annoying. Cylinder. 12. We don't need that many. It's a little small. Can I make the depth bigger? Just a little bit? Oh, there we go. Oh god, I did it again. Is this point 2? Don't know. There's an easier way to do this and I forgot. Oh, it's my favorite part when I forget all the things I did. Let's make this 2. There we go. That looks better. I can't make this any smaller. Like 0.05. Oh, I can. Oh, that looks great. Now, it's a cylinder, so it's not going to be a capsule. There's no rounded edges. Okay, fine. Never mind.
Smooth. Okay, great. Now, I'm going to move this up just that it won't look jagged and it'll look smooth. Okay, great. Now, I'm going to move this up just so it's above the plane, Z. Okay. Now, this problem that you have, if you go in too far, it disappears. The reason for that is that Blender has a clipping start value. And because we're working at such a small scale, we've got sprinkle-sized things now, it's too small and it's clipping it out. So if you hit N and go to your View tab, the clip start value there, it's 1 centimeter by default. Drag it all the way to the left and it's now a millimeter and it will have fixed that.
You said so much so fast. What?
Start value. And because we're working the plane, Z, okay. Now this problem...
Also, hold on, I'm sorry. I'm so behind on things. I just remembered I have to turn on this screen. I'm sorry, guys. I'm all over the place today. I like literally just put this. I just started. I just woke up. I'm sorry, brain's a little sluggish today. There we go. Yay. Now you can see my moose. Yay. Blender will wake me up, don't worry. Okay, what the heck did you just say?
That you have, if you go into scattered on an object, so let's set this to 12, and that'll be just enough that it won't look jagged and it'll look smooth. Okay, great. Now, I'm going to move this up just so it's above the plane, Z, okay. Now this problem that you have, if you go in too far, it disappears. The reason for that is that Blender has a clipping start value. And because we're working at such a small scale, we've got sprinkle-sized things now, it's too small and it's clipping it out. So if you hit N and go to your View tab, the clip start value there, it's 1 centimeter by default. Drag it all the way to the left and it's now a millimeter and it will have fixed that. I don't know why it's not...
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm so here. I'm so focused. I'm totally here. By the way, hello, Goofy. How you doing? It's a little quieter in here because most people are trying to enjoy their Sunday. But I'm here, and I'm trying to learn Blender. And I'm trying to remember what the hark I did. What the heck you do. I forgot everything. Hark.
Go to your View tab.
What did
the clip
say?
start
Clip
value
start.
there.
You went to View. You clicked the N button. And then you went to View. And then you did what? Where are you? Clip start. Ah! Okay, caught it. If I zoom in much more. Ooh. No. Yeah. There we go. If I were to zoom in. Alt, right? Oh god, I forgot everything. Ah! There we go. So if I were to lower this number. Yeah. Increasing it makes it more clippy. And Control Z doesn't do that. I want to remember what the default value was. Thank you. Oh, it's backspace. If I just hover over it, that helps. Thank you. Let's write that down. How have I been? I've been existing, I guess. Floating through life. No, I'm kidding. I've actually been very, very good. I'm very happy to say that. Thank you so much for popping into the premiere. It really, really helped. The video's doing well. Yay! Really.
30 p.m. Let's go grab a glass of water. And why don't you go wash your hands?
No! Thank you. Google's gonna Google. But no, I'm really, really, really grateful that the video is doing as well as it's doing. It's still not astronomical numbers in YouTube standards, but for me, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Really want to make this my full-time job. Please. Please. Please, YouTube, do your job and just just pass it around to wonderful people, and hopefully it will be enough. Let's just start my career, because I really need to get stuff moving. But yes, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Been all over the place this week trying to get that speed paint out to you guys. I was literally hustling every second of the day. But we're here. I will sleep when I'm dead, and we'll be back on Tuesday, hopefully, with some Titan stuff. We'll see. I have started a sketch, though it's not much yet, so I really don't have much to show. But there's something, and I will hopefully have it finished by Tuesday, so we can have it for stream. But anyway, I gotta write this down. Here, things are a little quieter because I gotta focus, I gotta lock in. I can be a little more of a goofball on Tuesdays, because who the heck cares what's going on Tuesday? Here, I'm here to learn, and I have to try to use my brain sometimes. Not always successfully, but I have to try. Also, welcome. I know you do 3D sometimes in 3D paint. You'll have to tell me how someday. All right, what was I gonna type? Clip start. Right. If objects disappear in camera, adjust. Excuse me. Let's see. I'm taking active notes, by the way, which you can easily access for $3 if you want to. All of these things that I'm typing, if you want to learn with me, jump on over to my Patreon. It's only $3. That's it. And it really helps. Every little bit helps. But you do you, of course. Okay. And oh, no worries, you're good. I don't know what I said, so I probably won't repeat it, but no problem. You can just rewind like 10 seconds. and then equals properties. I'm writing notes down right now, don't worry, I'll be back in a second. I don't want to leak all of the stuff that I'm saying. And then the opens the paddle. Oh, excuse me. Also, thank you for being here. I'm so grateful for the people that are jumping in every once in a while. Thank you for the support. Thank you very much. Okay. My mic is low. Oh, it's low. Oh, no. I never know. Sometimes it's fine. Sometimes it's not. Thank you for telling me. Let's fix that. For whatever reason, it may not be on. Let's fix my audio. Goofy says I sound quiet. Let's see about that. Why is my audio at 38%? Okay, here we go. I'm turning it up. Prepare your ears. Okay, how's that? That should be better. I was at 38 out of 100. Now we're at 100 out of 100. Better? Thank you. I will never know unless people help me troubleshoot. Thank God for you. Thank you so much. Yeah. If I'm soups quiet, please let me know. Otherwise, the video sounds like poop later. Alrighty. So let's get started. Let's get it started. Ha! All right. Boogie on down. I'm gonna set this to 0, 1. Yay! There we go. That looks better. All right. We're 2 minutes into this video. It's 24 minutes. Let's see if it doesn't take 3 hours this time. Let's see. Thank you, by the way. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, it's 1 centimeter by default. Drag it all the way to the left, and it's now a millimeter, and it will have fixed that. I don't know why it's not the default. Like, maybe somebody can tell me why is that not the default value? Maybe there's a reason. But to me, that would make sense, because then you never have this problem. I don't know any disadvantages. So anyway, we've got the base of a sprinkle. Need to make it long, so tab into edit mode, S, scale it Z along the Z axis to
I already did that!
Now
I'm a smart cookie, look at me go.
Rough length of a sprinkle.
Great.
But how long is a sprinkle? There's
Sir?
no actual answer to that. If you look at
Are you mathematically in sprinkles right now?
The government evidently never stepped in and said, like, we're going to regulate it. This is the length of a sprinkle.
Oh, they're all
This is
random.
the size of a sprinkle. I mean,
They're kind of bent,
it's
too.
the Wild West out there. They're doing crazy things.
Bruh.
So what that means as artists is we get to pick whatever is most visually pleasing.
Oh, excuse me.
And
Hard
I
second.
like the ones which are more readable. And to show
What
you
does
what
that
I
mean?
mean, if we pull up 2, right?
Readable.
This one on the left is like
Rounded
large
edges?
sprinkles, right? Very like bold. And then
That
on the
looks
right
like
here is like
poison.
long, thin, wispy ones that look like they
delicious.
get stuck in your teeth. And if we zoom
If you put
out
it into
on
Unity?
this, and then
Perhaps.
zoom out on this,
think you could do it.
You can see that the ones on the right tend to kind of like
see what you're
the
seeing
colors
here.
and everything
They
just kind of
blend
blur
in.
together.
You
and it almost
sneak,
looks like a
I see
donut.
what you did
Whereas the one
here.
on the left, the
You could probably
sprinkles
do
are
it.
still readable. So that's what we mean by readable, and that's the one
Blender
I like
is,
the
so
most.
far
So we're
as
going
I've
to go
seen, a pretty
with
light software.
some
It hasn't done too much
larger
hefty
looking
stuff to
long
me,
sprinkles.
but if you're working on a laptop, it may be a
you
lot.
can see that the sizes, there's no standard size because I think it's
can't wait
actually
to
like
add
it's
some
from a
texture
piping
to that
bag. At
donut.
least if you make them at
Donut.
home, but you can just pipe out icing, and then when it dries, you
Yes.
just smash
Keep
it up
talking
and
about
it becomes
donuts.
sprinkles.
Eat up more time.
But yeah, they
spent a
just
whole
come
2
out
minutes
at
talking
any odd
about
size. So we got
sprinkles.
long ones, we got medium ones, we got short ones, and we've even got some curvy looking ones. Right?
Yuck!
These
They
are
look like
slightly
Cheetos. That looks like
bent-ish
plastic
looking
death.
ones. So
Delicious.
we're going to mold small, medium, large, and a bent-ish looking one, and then we're going to
Oh.
scatter that across the object.
Oh, I see.
So back in Blender, this is going to be
Fudge. This is
yeah.
gonna be fun.
This will be the short one.
Alrighty.
Okay, but
I
the
had my plane.
end. Speaking of which, this end bit here. It's a very sharp edge, and even if we hit shade smooth, it's
No.
not going to solve it. We want that like
There we
a
go.
rounded
Whoa,
form to
hey.
it, not this horrible blobby looking shape. Because
Oh
the
God,
reference
oh God,
again,
oh God,
you can see.
camera.
Oh, it's a different reference
Learning.
now. Is a rounded shape. All right.
think we're
So to
upside down
create
now.
that
There we
rounded
go.
form, we're
Sorry,
going
what
to
to
create
say.
a bevel, and so
Bevel.
I want you to go into face
Oh.
select mode. Okay, which you can do by that. So this is the faces, right? This is the
Hold
edge.
up. Did you tell me how to toggle between these three? I think it would be really easy. Face select, shift click for multiple modes. Shift click, control click? Expand selection, no. Face select, shift click. Oh, that's neat. No, I just want, okay, I see. Okay. So if I had this selected and I wanted this. No, that's only giving me points. Give me that. Okay. Can't wait for the Don't jump scare me with the roaring blender. Oh my god. Please God, no.
Edges. If you go to edge
Oh.
select mode, and then this is the face there.
That's
so
funny.
select the bottom
You got
and
me
the
good,
top
dude.
face, like that. And then we're going to add a bevel, which will immediately become clear when you do it. Control B. And now that we're in this state, as we pull out, we
Oh
can change the
my.
amount of the bevel. And this
Ooh.
is, you can see it's like, yeah, it's just adding a 45-degree angle on that corner
It's a
there.
chamfer.
But if you scroll up, it's going to add another level to
Ooh.
it. And if you scroll up again, it's
Oh,
gonna add
that's
another
so
level to that.
disgustingly
So we can very
simple!
quickly create a
Oh, I
rounded
kind of
edge
love
for the
that!
You don't want to go too
What?
much high because again, this is going to be scattered all over the donut. Don't want to go too high.
Ew,
So
that's
that'll do.
awesome.
So that's a simple bevel operation, and
Are we
it's
leaving it
very
there?
common when you're modeling. So yeah, Control B is how you do that.
Left click, got rid
All
of
right,
it.
so look at that. We've got one sprinkle.
Wow,
So now we would
that
need to
looks
create
disgustingly
3 more.
unedible.
So this is
Great.
the small. So let's go Shift D.
Hold up. I gotta write all of that down. Shade smooth. Oh, that looks so much better. Okay, what the heck did we just do? Woo, that was a lot in my brain. Okay, Control B. All of the notes that I'm writing down you can have for $3 on my Patreon. Go get it. It's in the description. Okay, I just have to say it. I'm sorry. Control B equals bevel. Alright, and if you want to adjust number of bevels, scroll. That's so cool. That's really, really nice. Excuse me. Bevel steps. Cool. Do I have an OC? I do have an OC actually. If you go to my main channel, the cat lady with the paint running down her face, that's what this whole journey is about, Goofy. I want to make her real. I want to make her 3D with actual 3D textures. She's a furry. What can I say? It's a cat anthropomorphized as a human. Does that make me a furry? I don't know. I hope not. But it's just from the neck up. It's just a portrait. There's no boobs. So I don't know. I think it's safe. Oh, by the way, I wrote this down. I should get rid of that. There we go. Okay. But yes, her name is Crystal with a K. Punk Crystal. Haha. Punk Crystal. because I think she's cool and I'd like to be like her. Anyway, the point is, I'm on this whole entire anatomy and 3D journey to eventually learn how to make Smash Brothers portraits, where they go character on screen and they look really high res and they're nice textured face and like skin and fur textures and porous body, all that good stuff, with like very subtle blink, maybe a little bit of animation and like physics paint going down her face. That's what I'm trying to do. Long vision. Make her 3D in real life. That's the goal. Anyway, sprinkles, go.
And then X to just move it along the
You
x-axis.
duplicate, how do you
This
do
is going
that?
to be the medium one. So edit mode. And I'm
Stop!
gonna
You're
go
moving so fast! How did you duplicate it again?
is the small. So let's go Shift D.
Shift
And
D.
then X to just move it along the x-axis. This is going to be the medium one.
Wait.
So edit
Oh.
mode. And I'm going to go into toggle wireframe and vertice select mode.
Oh, he's moving so
And
fast.
now, selecting the top part of the sprinkle, hit G, Z,
Oh.
and I'm going to move, oops, if you've got proportional editing, turn that off. G, Z,
Whoa!
move that up.
Why?
Okay,
No.
that'll be the medium
Z.
one. Yep.
Oh!
And now Shift D, X, move it along. This is going to be the long
Oh.
one, so edit mode, and again, G, Z, move it up. And this is going to be
Slow
the
down!
long sprinkle. Don't
God.
go too long, maybe that long.
Slow down!
And then I want to make a bent sprinkle. It's slightly like curved.
Oh my god.
So Shift D, X, move it across.
Uh,
And now with this one,
fudge, man. You're going so fast! Stop! What did I say about the OC thing? It's on my main channel on the first video. When you open my main channel, if you want to see her, she's on the opening screen. The video that autoplays on my channel, it's that. If you want to see. Thank you, though. It's the one with the cat running, with paint running down her face. I'm going to make her real in 3D. You got to stop disappearing, Goofy, because I'm saying stuff and I don't know if you're here. But welcome back. No worries, you're good. What the heck? I'm trying to move faster because he's talking a mile a minute. Okay, got it. Good. And then z. Yeah. Great. That's my long, awkward, angry sprinkle. And probably one that's a little bit more bent too. Okay, whoa. Tab. Shifty. X. Woo! Okay, figuring it out. Holy damn. Yeah. Go ahead and hang out over there if you want to. After this stream. You can look at it after. No, I'm kidding. Thank you for the support, Sue. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right.
if I was to try to like curve this out, there's not enough information here. Like if I move that, it's just a
We need
straight
to have
edge
more
there.
segments, right?
So
right.
if I want to make it curved, I got to have more geometry there.
right.
So like we've done in the past, Control R is how you create a loop cut. So when
Oh.
you do that, it says where do you want to put it. I want more than one though, so I'm going to scroll up till I get
Again with the
yeah, just a bunch
scrolly
of
bully.
loops.
I love
until I get what
that.
looks like square faces on those points.
That's so
somewhere
cool.
around.
That's so
Yeah,
satisfying.
Yeah, like that. What is that?
I love it.
That's in the bottom left-hand corner. 8
Huh.
cuts. Okay. Click.
Bottom
and then it's
left-hand
saying where you
corner, I
wanna
don't
place
got
it.
that.
Right-click to cancel the movement, so it places.
Oh
it
my
right in the
god,
center.
there's an animation
And
playing.
now,
No, I don't want that. Whoa,
there
whoa,
we go.
whoa,
Okay.
whoa, whoa.
now we've got
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
this one over here that is just
Whoa, whoa,
lines.
whoa, whoa. Okay, stop. Oh my god, what's happening here? Da-ba-da-da. Okay, no, not the smile cat, please God, no. Control R equal dial up sounds loop cut. Scroll to adjust. Yay. Typing sound effects, so enjoyable, I'm sure, on your delicious ears. Okay, holy crap. Yes. And then God. Huh? How many do we have? You said it was in the bottom left, it's up there! Do you see that? This number. It's going up. You lied to me, sir. My blender is more updated than yours. How dare you not be able to tell the future? They moved it! Alright, 8. That sounds good. Yay. No. That's good. Alrighty, cool. Check top right. Top left for info. Got it, okay. Woo! My brain's moving a mile a minute. I want to get through this in hopefully not 3 hours. This is a 20-minute video and it tends to take me a while. So if I pause intermittently, I'm sorry. He's got plans. But the next video is rendering, and frankly, I'm not as scared of rendering. There's a lot of settings in it, but most 3D softwares are pretty universal when it comes to their rendering. I'm excited for that, and hopefully I will be a little bit less spammy on the pause button. So, here we go.
Straight but low poly, and this one same shape but high poly.
Hydrate!
So to add
Drink
a
a water.
bend to it, in previous tutorials I actually went into like edit mode and we did like proportional editing.
Oh,
It was
God.
complicated.
There's
and it
no
actually
modifier for
looked
that?
great. I've learned actually there's a modifier that'll do it very
Look at
simply.
that! See, I
Go
called
to
it.
Modifier stack, add modifier.
Huh?
You could find it inside here, or you could search for it, but it's the simple deform.
Oh, it's pretty
so add
simple.
that,
It
and
is.
by default,
Oh
it is
my
wrong,
God.
So change it from twist
No.
to bend. And look at that. We've got our sprinkle.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Why does mine look like poop? Why does mine look like doo-doo? That ain't right. Ew. Ew. What happened here? What happened here? What happened here? Is it because of this? Alright. Did I not lock them in? What if I tried it again? Simple deform. It still looks like doo-doo. Oh, it's on twist. Ah. Wait a minute. Oh, nope. Ah! Ew! I'm not gonna at all say what that looks like, but yay, we did it! Let's make it 25. Oh! Friend inside me, I'm hearing that all over the place. What the hell is that? I swear, every single Gen Zer is yelling that, and I have no idea what it means. I'm an old grandma millennial. Please explain. And maybe I'll understand. But don't worry if I don't. Don't try to bother explaining. I'll try to figure it out. Is this one shade smooth? I want this on top. Let's move it on top. No, that didn't do anything. It's always on top. It's pinned to the top. Oh. Oh. Wait, how do I pin it again? Oh no, I unpinned it. No! How do I pin it? No! I don't know how to pin it again. And bake. Oh no, I don't want to cook anything. No, no food. No baked pie in here. How do I pin it again? Oh, I forgot. Oh, I did it like... Wait, did I do it? No. I don't know what I did. Alrighty. Well, that'll have to do for now. It looks weird, though. It looks weird. You see that? The edges are gross. It looks bad. Maybe it's the angle. Ah, there we go. I fixed it. Great. Cool. Just ever so slightly. 30.1. Cool. That looks better. All right, I got the family and then a nasty old lady grandma. He's keeling over. What next?
Ah, and you can very easily, change the amount from a little curve to a large curve. And I think somewhere around the 30-degree mark. You will notice though that it's like it's bent more at this angle. And that's because it's bending it according to the origin point. So you see these little dots? You might have wondered what they are in Blender. That's called your origin point. And it's used for a lot of things. Like if you rotate an object, you can see it's rotating from the point of that origin point.
How do I change that? That's
like
gonna be
physics,
really helpful to
a
know.
bunch of things use the origin point. The best way to think of it is like the center of mass for the object. So generally speaking, as a rule of thumb, you want it to be in the center of the object. And you can do it very quickly. You select multiple objects. You want to clear its origin point. Shift, select all of them, and then right-click, and then say Set Origin.
Oh
origin
my!
to Geometry. And
Oh. Oh. Well, would you look at that? I can't move this. Okay, origin point is the same as... Okay, got it. I'm sorry. There's so much information being hurled at my face. Whoa, my god. Alright, origin point equals... I'm getting like yeeted pies of knowledge every 5 seconds. He's dropping bombs. I can't type that fast, sir! Also, I should go back to this old view. We're in geometry nodes right now. Let's move this back to... what did he have before? What was the default? I guess this. Oh. Well, that's really hard to see. I should go back to what we had before. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that looks so gross. What is that down there? Ew. Okay, that's fine. That looks like... I'm not going to say what that looks like. It looks like an STD. So unsafe. Oh my god. Alright. Isolate that. Get that out of here. There we go. Alrighty. Great. Now we're in the right place. Equals anchor point. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Click. I forgot to announce I'm streaming. I didn't, but I don't plan to announce it on the main channel. I don't know, I could. I don't know how many people care about the YouTube over there. Aw, I'm sorry! Well, you know what though? I think the thing is because on this channel, it doesn't announce it. I specifically am doing that for a reason. There's a reason, and the YouTube algorithm reason for it. But I appreciate you being here. I really, really do. Let me see. How do I explain this without sounding like a YouTube narc? The reason that I'm choosing not to notify people is because this channel is meant for anatomy, and I'm doing Blender right now, which would not be beneficial to the algorithm. It's not used to me doing Blender. So I announced it on Discord, though, so I think that's how you found it on, like, a couple of days ago when I finally announced it. Anyway, point is, this is a mainly anatomy learning channel, and I'm choosing to learn something outside of the niche that I set, so it would be better for the algorithm to not focus on the people that are here already. And I don't know how else to explain it other than I'm sorry. You had to do some extra work to find it. But thanks for being here! Other channels will probably be notified. It's just, there's stupid, dumb technicalities and stuff for that. For the baby YouTube channels that we gotta grow, it's probably a lot of explaining, and I don't want to bother doing that. But point is, huzzah, you made it. Thank you for finding me. Welcome. Sorry about that. Alrighty. Click. What was I saying? Click. Right click. Right click. To. Then. Set origin. To. What did he say? Origin to geometry? Let's say that. Yeah. Okay. And then shift. Oh, so many notes that you cannot see. Sorry. You can access them though for $3 on Patreon. Anyway.
Now you can see it's put it in the middle, and now our curve is
That
actually
looks unsafe.
based on the starting in the middle, which is what we want. So yay for us. Now I need
Yay.
to apply this, or else the next part will go wonky. So apply your simple deform so that it's actually realized onto the mesh. Okay, so
Really?
going to your outline,
Boom,
you can
baby,
see
I'm learning shortcuts.
we
Wahoo.
started from humble beginnings, but we've now got too much going on, and it's all starting to get a little bit chaotic.
It's a little hard
So
to see
the
all
way
this
you
stuff in here. I
organize
agree.
things in your outline and in Blender, generally,
Organization,
is,
please.
you can group things together
OCD.
by creating collections. So by default, we've actually got one collection already, just called collection. But we can create new collections by this little button in the top right-hand corner
Oh,
to
would you
create
look
a
at
new
that.
collection. And I want to create it outside of our. I mean, I don't actually know if we need, like, I don't know why it creates a collection for you. For no, I mean, you could just, it's in the scene collections.
Criticizing
Anyway,
the software
I
that
don't
you
know
love
if we actually
dearly.
need that one. So we create a new collection just by hitting
That's how
that.
you know you love it.
And we can double click it to rename it to be whatever it is we want.
Sprinkles?
So I'm going to call this sprinkles. Okay.
Boom, baby.
And because we have two types of sprinkles, we have the sphere round sprinkle, and then we have these long sprinkles. I'm going to create two other collections within this collection. So hitting new again, you can see it's placed it underneath it.
Tell me there's a shortcut for that, like a new layer, please. Ugh, you won't tell me, you dingleberry. Alright, fine. C. Long. C. What else?
I'm going to call this one
I want to
round.
be ahead of you just ever so
And then
slightly.
clicking sprinkles again, I'll add another collection, and this one I will call long. Oh, wait, sorry, this one. Long. There we go.
Oh.
Okay, so to move something to a collection, you can do
I'm
it
already
two
one
ways.
step ahead of you,
One, you
dude.
can select the sphere, which is the round. Remember, it's this little guy over here, the little tiny round sprinkle. You can just drag that into the that collection, and you can see it's now moved it there. The other way is in
Oh,
your
you
3D
shut your
viewport.
face, Goofy.
If you select
You sound so
all of the
swell.
objects
You're a
that you
wonderful,
wanna
swell
move
human being.
to
I'm
a
sure
new
they let you
collection,
do things
hit
because you're
M,
great.
and it brings up this, and you just say move to the
What? I was complimenting the Goofy. I didn't hear you. What did you
round.
say?
Remember, it's this little guy over here,
Aw.
a little tiny round sprinkle. You can just drag that into the that collection, and you can see it's now moved it there. The other way is in your 3D viewport.
Excuse me.
If you select all of the objects that you want to move to a new collection, hit M, and it brings up this, and you just
Ooh.
say move to the sprinkles long
that's neato.
sub collection. There we go.
Okay. Oh my god, so much to learn, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? Wow! Add collection equals grouping in my brain. There's not a shortcut for that, which makes me sad. I love shortcuts. Oh, but it tells me numbers and things. We do love numbers. We do love. Okay, I'm not gonna rename all of this. Shorty to middle. Let's call this medium. Then tall boy, daddy, and then last one, bendy boy. Cool. Oh, get that. Dash slash out of here. And I'll reorder these. One. You rename, you organize. I like that you alphabetically reorder yourselves. That makes me pleased. I don't like that I can't hit tab to get the next one. No, I can't. Enter didn't do anything. How would I rename you? I have to double click? That's annoying. Alright, fine. I will always compare you to your predecessor. Round boy. Alright. I want all of this out of the way, though. Oh, excuse me. Don't get plain. Oh, you're organized by name and not by object. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't know if I like that. Filter. Alright, fine. Add collection. Top right of objects panel. Cool. I think that's all we care about. Yeah, okay.
And now they're all moved there.
Discord's a snitch. I don't know how to help you with that, bro. Sorry, brother.
And now this one here, if you wanted to give this a name,
Your
you
donut looks like
could.
it has cancer. Those polyps
We
don't
got
look
the
safe to
camera, we
eat.
got the light, we got the plane. Yeah, you know what? Let's move our donut and our icing. Let's move that to a new collection as well. So M, and we can actually create a new collection from the move options as well. So I'm going to go new, and let's call this let's say donuts, because we're going to duplicate it and make more donuts in the future.
Oh
So
boy.
donuts. Okay, great. So now this one here has got the camera, the light, and the plane.
Donuts.
So I'm going to do what I sometimes do with a scene is just call this one ENV, which is for environment. Since this is a tutorial, I'll actually just type it out. I'm not going to be lazy. Environment. Okay, so we've got some organization in our
That
scene
does help
so that as we
a
add
lot.
and grow
It
our scene,
does
it's not going to
really
get too
please me. Thank
crazy.
you very much.
All right, so
Yeah.
it's also good that we've created collections because we can now use that to scatter across the geometry nodes. So with our donut here,
we
so
go.
the icing and the donut, we're going to create a duplicate, and this is going to be the variant with the long sprinkles. So Shift D, and then hit X to move
Get
it
this outta
along
here.
the X axis. So let's just place next to it.
Whoa. We got so much happening. Delete this. Wait, is it backspace? No. X? X gets rid of it. Ew, okay. Delete. Items. Okay, alrighty. Duplicate my donut. I don't know if we're on the right part of the plane. My camera's down there, and my lights are up here. I think I made a boo-boo when I was doing this last time, but I'm too tired to edit it right now, so we're just gonna leave it as is. That looks disgusting. I would totally not eat that. Would you eat this? YN. Evatrosin! What's up, bro? I'm sorry that you didn't get notified, but welcome, welcome, welcome. I was just telling the Goofy here that I'm sorry that I'm still learning the ropes on how to do this. Dude, my donut's purple. It's probably because the texture's missing and I don't know where the heck it went. So I'll find it later. For now, we have a very cancerous, unsafe donut. Do not eat unless you want to die today. Welcome. Alright. But before that, we have a Goofy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The Goofy is also wonderful. Okay, so we now cleaned up our stuff. There's a little bit more organization happening. My OCD is pleased. We gotta make some more donuts, it sounds like. And we're gonna scatter some sprinkles. Orpal donut, indeed. Orpal. Don't get... I probably should have my sprinkles in the same area. Would it make sense to put this in there? That's, yeah. Sprinklies. And now, if I look at just that, well, actually, no, we'll leave this out here. Something tells me I'm gonna follow the donut man. He's probably got plans. He knows what he do. He know what do. No, animation. Okay. Isolate. And then, number pad, period button. Not the monthly. The button, the key. Where is it? No. Did I hide them? Isolate. Can I make the donut go away? Oh, yeah. Maybe if I hold all of them? Okay. And then, no. Come back. How do I see my stuff again? Oh, it's way down there. Where's my sphere? Oh, where are you? Oh, why are you way over there? Oh, no. Ooh, me. Okay, hold up. Something is amiss. Where's my sphere? He's way over there! You see that? That speck is way off guard. On guard. Alright, give me that. Don't put that there. Put that... Oh, no. Wait a minute, your orientation is in the right place? Why are you way over there? Wait a minute. Is that my sphere? Seriously? Where is it? Where is it, Sonic and the Black Knight? Where is it? There it is. Oh, it's in the Forever Void. Oh, God. It's weirdly placed. I don't like that. Okay. I don't know if I can move it back to its origin, but it'll have to do. How about you? You're making the warring blender? I hope you have a wonderful safe time. Please don't injure yourself trying to make a blender roar. Do not stick your hand in the roaring blender! No, in all honesty, have a blast. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna test my shortcut knowledge. What's the 4 screens button again? I'm gonna try and take a chance. Control Alt Q. Yes! Yay! Alright. Where on earth is this in space? It's not even close. It's somewhere over there. I want this at a zeroed out location. I want this like... Okay. This is nowhere near. See, these numbers over here are telling me... Oh no. Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh dear. You're way down there. Okay. Yeah. And then... Oh. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, wait a minute! I think I see something that caught my eye. Yeah? And then when I move it, I want the local. No, that didn't do it. Oh, I guess it did. 0? No. 0, put it back. Ah! Alright, fine. Forget it. I will go back, Control Q. Haha. Alrighty. Where's my donut? Let's get back to brass tacks. All of this, we will mess with another day. Disable in viewports? No. Disable in renders? No. Okay. Holy bacon! Okay, there's so many shortcuts. We're only halfway through the lesson! And we have another one to go through. But rendering, actually, I think, ironically, rendering doesn't scare me that bad. I think we'll have a little bit of an easier time. I think. Rendering still sucks a lot. But if it's anything like previous softwares, they're not usually that different. It's just shortcuts in any way. Donut! Put it back. There it is. Great. Let's move my cancerous polypy donut. That looks really rancid and unsafe. That's a moldy donut. I would not eat that. Yeah. And he said, Shift D. Let's select the thing first. Shift D. Wahoo! On the X. Yeah, wahoo! There we go. Yay! Alright, go.
And then clicking your icing, you can see we've got the modifier stack that we created the geometry nodes
Ooh,
on.
yes, we're getting
And
back
if we
into
were
that.
to start
Oh, boy.
tweaking this and make this look like long sprinkles, it would
Crystal
apply to this one over here. Because we can see that little number next to it, and that number, if you hover over it, I think we mentioned it before, but displays the number of users sharing this
Very
data.
cool.
So any change
That
you make
was
to this is
wonky
going
in
to
a
be
trip.
reflected on that one.
That
So if we
was smart,
click
'cause I
the
added a
to
random seed.
button,
You
it's now
did.
independent,
Uh-huh.
so we'll now have two different versions. So the one on the left, the original one, let's call that round sprinkles, and the one on the right, let's call that one long brain.
Chapter 5 is Asgore? Absolutely. Flower King. You do? You're a genius. Can you tell me all of the secrets of Chapter 7? Does it end at Chapter 7? Does Deltarune finish at Chapter 7? Are we going to get to Chapter 8 and 9? Are there more chapters? Please tell me. I want Deltarune to go on forever. It's going to be my career starter, please. Alright. Icing. Icing 1. Alrighty. Icing. Round. And then icing 1 will be long. Largo. Cool.
Brain fart for a second there. Long sprinkles. Okay. And now, with that object selected, let's go back to the Geometry Nodes tab. Okay. All right, so make sure you're looking at the right object.
You're so fast.
Back to the Geometry Nodes tab.
Okay.
All right, so make sure you're looking at the right object. Make sure it's the one with long sprinkles in the name. And if we were to start editing here, we would have one.
Where am I?
We would have made one big mistake,
Whoa, no.
and it's because this is actually not the
Oh,
long
they're so
sprinkles
tiny down there.
node setup. We clicked the pin button. Remember that? The
Right.
pin means it's always going to be there, even if it's another object with a different geometry node setup. So remember, yeah, it's a common mistake. You always do it. You forget you've got pin on, and then you start changing things, and it does the wrong one. So
Wait! Oh my goodness, I should save. And I'm also going to stand up. I'm getting eepy. I just had a big old disgusting dinner right before this started. Whew. I wasn't sure I was going to actually be able to stream today, because my Wi-Fi has been crapped out all day. It was not working. So I had a big old floppy, girthy meal of pasta and potatoes and things that I didn't earn, and tons of carbs today. Leftovers from yesterday. And oh, the carbs are just sitting inside my gullet, making me eepy. Okay. Whew. I have a sleepy kitty underneath my feet, and she's not helping. She's being cute and swollen under my feet. Okay. Oh, what was that? Mochi Bear, did you say something? Here, let's have a mochi break. Tiny Kitten, scream at me. Here, Munch, say hi again. No, I didn't mean to open TikTok. Oh, she floppy! Flopperino. Oh! Wait, I can't open the phone fast enough. Keep flopping at me, baby girl. Go. Floppy baby, floppy baby, floppy baby. Floppy baby. Whoa, floppy baby. Gaster hack. Honey, honey bear. Aw, you were being so cute and floppy at me earlier. Why you stop? Oh, there she goes. Yay, there she goes again. Oh, thank you, Mochi Bear. Alright, say goodbye. Oh, she woke me up. Alright. You better not have hacked my computer screen. But also, I might have to draw a mochi, not a mochi, my cat. I might have to draw Gaster. I don't know. If we get more information about him, we'll have to draw him at some point, which will be fun. Yes, kitten. Cat! Yeah, that's my baby. That's my daughter. That's Mochi. And then in the other living room is a pepper. Not named after me at all. Totally not. Somewhere in the house. Alright. Donut 2! Go.
make sure you're looking at the one that has
Should put
long
headphones back
sprinkles in the name. Okay, so the bit that obviously matters the most is this this bit where it...
Wait. I don't have that. I probably pinned the wrong thing. This is not the right geometry node that we need. We're looking at long icing. Ah, there we go. Boom, baby. There you go.
Wrong one. So make sure you're looking at the one that has long sprinkles in the name. Okay. So the bit that obviously matters the most is this bit where it goes into our instance on points node, and we've currently got it connected to a sphere. So I mean, you could change that to another object, but that won't help us because we've got more than one object. We want to scatter 4 different objects across it.
Yes.
So we can delete that and instead just drag from your outliner. Don't just, if you click on it, if you click off it, it's just going to disappear. So make sure you don't do it. You've clicked the icing, but you need to click and drag into your node setup. And now it's got a collection info node rather than object info node. Drag that into your instance input, and nothing happened. It has actually happened, but it's off center in a weird place. Why is it doing that?
It's in the right place for me!
It's the way 3D software handles data.
I did it right!
It's like
but they look awful!
Position,
and it just replaced everything, and it's making my computer like a butt ton.
Is check 3 boxes whenever you use collections to scatter. Separate, reset children. Now it's on the mesh correctly.
I did it wrong! Wait a minute. Alright. So editing that edited everything. Oh no. Alright, so we have icing round. Oh. Is this my... No. I just want this one. What if I unpin it? Do these change? Okay, it is. So this is the one I had before. Yes. I don't want that. I want this. And if I get rid of this... They all go bye-bye. Oh no! What did you do? What did you do that I did not do? I don't want to edit both. I want to edit just one. Just one. Although I really don't want to look at this cancerous donut anymore. I kind of don't mind trading it out, but I don't know if I did it right. Oh no! So hold on. If I delete this, if I get rid of this, is it gone also here? Yes, it is. So what am I editing here? I'm editing the wrong thing. When you duplicated your dong, you said to not do something, and I probably ignored you because I'm a bad girl. What did you say?
So the bit that obviously matters the most is this.
No, I know that. What did you say before that?
Okay. All right, so make sure you're looking at the right object. Make sure it's the one with long sprinkles in the name. And if we were to start editing here...
What do you have selected? In your object panel, you won't tell me! What do I use to make my art? I use Paint Tool Sci. I love that software. I've been using it since high school, and I haven't really changed it. Still does the job for me. And it doesn't ever update, as far as I know, which is a good and bad thing. It is a Japanese software that has been, you can tell because the translations, they're not one-to-one. There's a lot of stuff in the software that like is meant to, it's not English or Americanized English. But they do their best and I like it a lot. It's a great software. Clip Studio Paint is probably the other more commonly known one that's more, I think, widely and utilized. But I've yet to change because I love it a lot. Paint Tool Sci is my old girlfriend, my old girl, my old friend. It's like an old dog that never leaves you. It's not like Lassie that... Anyway, let me shut my face. Okay, what did I do wrong?
We would have one where we have that object selected. Let's go back to the Geometry Nodes tab. Out to different number if you hover over. You can see we've got the modifier stack that we created the Geometry Nodes on. And if we were to start tweaking this and make this look like long sprinkles, it would apply to this one over here.
Yes, that's what I didn't do right.
That little number next to it. And that number, if you hover over it, I think we mentioned it before, but displays the number of users sharing this data. So any change you make to this is going to be reflected on that one. So if we click the 2 button, it's now independent, so we'll now have 2 different versions. So the one on the left...
That's all I had to do, bruh! I was racking my brain. Okay. But yes, Paint Tool Sai, if you want to look it up, it's by System X. It's you could look it up. Just Paint Tools and then Sai, S-A-I. It'll pop up. It's cheapy. I think I got mine for like 40, 30 bucks, 50 bucks at the max. Maybe it went up. But it is great. And it's a one-time purchase, unlike Adobe, where you buy it forever. If you buy it once, you have it forever. It's not a subscription. And I like it a lot. I don't know anything about Clip Studio Paint, though. I think that one might be free. Look around. Procreate is also, but it's only an Apple exclusive product. Also hydrate. Okay. Do the thing right, Kianna, the first time. Yes, sir. Okay. Where's my mouse? Uh-oh. Did my mouse die? I've been waiting for this thing to die. I have a new battery. I've just been waiting to replace it. Did you finally die on stream, sir? Nope. I'm gonna squeeze every last drop out of this thing as soon as it does. Wait! I think it's dead for real. Hang on. Let's try one more time. Nope, she's back. We have some life in her yet. Alright. Also, if you didn't notice, all of my possessions are female for whatever reason. Okay. Oh god, how would I say this in Kianna English? If editing geometry nodes, click on fake user? Oh, okay, no. The number. Display number of users. Okay. I don't like the word user. If editing duplicated item. I think she did. It's Mike all over again. Instead of becoming a mouse, it died. If editing duplicate item with geometry nodes, click number to make it independent. I put all and it became all halad. All hala hala. That's not an English word that I've heard of. No. I know you're dying, mouse. Look at the red blinker. It's telling me it's dying. But it's been dying for like 2 weeks. I'm gonna keep using it until it's dead. We don't waste batteries in this house, baby. I'm gonna use every single second of this mouse. Also, I have a sleepy baby in my chair now because I stood up and she says, butt stink. I want it. Alright. So now, to specifically write this down, display number of users of this data. To click to make. I wish I could just copy and paste that. Look for. Alright. Chat, remind me what that said. Excuse me. Display number of users of this data. Next to a shield icon? Shield. In modifiers. Trying to make the story of my own Deltarune fan game? You're making a Deltarune yellow? / red / green / whatever cyan color. Sick, dude. Have fun. I'm just writing stuff down. Sorry, it takes me a minute to process my brain, the words that I heard to my brain. Under... That's a good thing. It shouldn't be a one-to-one story replay. You're making your own AU? That's exciting. Have fun, dude. Under click modifiers. Display number of users to what? To hoo-ha of this data. Click to make what? A single user copy. Got it. The one thing I skipped. Got it. Alrighty. No, I will not get that wrong when I do it again. Cool. Bold that up. Alright, so now, if I click this, I should have an independent thing. Now I can edit just that. Wonderful. So let's see if I can get back to where he was. Get rid of this. Great. It's all by itself. Give me all of that. And pipe that in, baby. Booyah! That looks awful. Let's up the scale a little bit, maybe? I don't think I have a scale output. Unless I can add that in. Can I attach you? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Alright, let's be good and wait. Let's be good and wait.
On the right, make sure we would have one long screen that does the goes instant. They have the way, but
Got
it's
it.
off input, and nothing happens.
For whatever reason, yours
It
is
has
floating. I
actually
got it
happened,
right, but
but
why?
it's off center in a weird place. Why is it doing that? It's because of the way 3D software handles data. It's now doing it on its like, global or local position, not relative to. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
So how do you fix it?
What you need to do is check 3 boxes whenever you use collections to scatter. Separate, reset children. Now it's on the mesh correctly, and then you can see it's actually using all 4 of them on each point. So
Ew, that looks like a fingernail! Gross. Blue is Chris purple, Susie is green. Oh, you shifted all the colors? That's fun. Rainbow effect, just shift the saturation scale. Cool. Shift the hue and saturation. Let's make sure to check the following. Please fasten your seatbelts as we start the ride down the crystal cage train of insanity. My brain is doing good so far, but very soon it's going to start chugging. We're good for now, though. I want a green check mark. Do I have that? Check. Yes. Cool. Then separate your children. Make sure they are not touching. Get them away from each other. Then remember to reset your children. As always, you gotta if you have a child, you want to put them back in the womb and just reset them if you're not happy with what you got. Have another kid. Try again. Don't ever do that. Once your child is born, bless the life that you got. All right.
Then you click pick instance, and now it's uses whenever you use collections.
We don't talk
to
row
scatter.
versus weight here, but
Separate,
love your child, please, if you have one.
Reset children. Now it's on the mesh correctly, and then it's
Mine are
you can see it's
way
actually
too
using
small.
all 4 of them on each point.
Yeah, that's
so
awful.
then you click
They look like
pick
little
instance,
trees.
and now it's going to use one of those,
And
not
they're
all 4 of them
floating.
together. Okay, so it's good. It's using it, but what's going on? Well,
No random
the reason
rotation,
this
no
one
random
was easier
scale.
with its round
Awful.
sprinkles is that the rotation of the objects didn't matter because it was round. Now that we have long sprinkles, you can see the rotation matters, and it's currently screwed up.
Ooh.
So how do we fix that?
Very nice, very nice. Go
The
figure.
first way, well, yeah, there's a number of things you need to do to make it work correctly. You'll see.
Right, tell me.
Is we want to take the
Click the
rotation
render, so
of
it'll
the
be easier to
face.
see.
So the face of these mesh here, we want it to affect the objects, right?
That is really cool
So
that
we
I can
take-
actually just click at the render and still see my mesh. That's disgustingly awesome. That's so cool! And Blender's so fast! I will go back and fix this, but also I wasn't really happy with the texture I made in the first place. We might do that again off camera. Let's stay... Ew! I don't know what screen this is. Backwards lighting. What is this? Viewport shading. Oh, that's awful. But it moves a little bit faster. Yeah, no, we'll stay here. Alright. What did you do?
The output of our distribute points on faces, the rotation of that, and drag it into the rotation input of the instances.
Yeah.
And now you can see it's having some effect.
It's sitting on the
It's still
normals.
not right, but that is because
It's
these
growing out like
sprinkles
moss. It looks like
are
fuzzy
currently just pointed
moss.
upwards,
It looks
so
like
it's
hair.
again,
Ew.
point them all outwards. Anyways, to
Ah.
fix that, I mean, you could fix it a number. You could actually fix it in geometry nodes.
Can
This
I
is
make the
simpler.
scale bigger?
So if we just rotate those
forgot how to do
sprinkles
that.
along the x-axis, so
Oh.
Rx, right? And then we just want to lie them down flat. So essentially 90 degrees. You could type in 90 degrees, or holding down Control will
Oh.
move it in 5 degree.
That's very cool. So wait, if I want to just see this in real time, it's not rotating. Okay, well I have to look at them by themselves. So, isolate. No. You. I guess I have to select all of them. Alright, fine. Get out of here! Alright, and then... Yeah. I want it to be even Steven. There we go. Cool. And now if I zoom out... Okay, it did nothing. Or did it work? I don't think it did. Maybe it did. Actually, I think it did. No, I don't think it did. It's still hairy. Alright, never mind then.
Increments. Okay, so 90, and then do a single click. Okay, so why has that not worked? Well, it's because, as I mentioned before, when you're scaling or rotating things, it's not actually saved to the object.
Right.
So to apply it, you have to go Control A and then say rotation. Now that we've done that, it's...
Oh, I don't remember that. I gotta do it again. Alright, come back. Control A? Rotation. Yes. And I'm also gonna scale it up ever so slightly. All y'all get bigger. Let's say about 2. I can't make it even, Steven? Oh, control. Right. Got it. Yeah. Alright, let's see what that did. Ah, there we go. That looks equally horrible. But it's at least lying down now. Got
worked
it.
correctly. Right. So, now you can see what I said
should
by
pin that.
you need to do a lot to make it work correctly.
We're getting there,
The rotation is working, but it's not doing what you would expect, and that's because geometry nodes are so flexible, you have to tell it exactly
I
what you
love
want
that,
to do.
though. That's
We
wonderful.
want
It's not a bad
random
thing.
rotation. So around each of the points, we don't want to each have the exact same rotation. We need to randomize it. So for that,
Tell
if
me
you want
there's a
to
random
tweak the rotation
node.
on anything between this point here, on this dotted blue line, let's just move that out of the way, we need to add Shift-A, utility...
What? Not what? What?
Tweak the rotation on anything between this point here, on this dotted blue line, let's just move that out of the way, we need to add Shift-A, Utilities, Rotation, Rotate, not Euler, Euler. Yes, I know.
Whoa.
They went with the weird pronunciation. I think it was a
Euler.
Frenchman, right? Could be German. Doesn't
Rotation,
matter. Same,
rotate, Euler?
right? Just to annoy all the Europeans.
Oh,
anyways,
wait.
rotate Euler.
I don't think I got the right one.
Euler.
Rotate Euler. No, I got the wrong one. Hang on. Control A. No, Shift A. Utilities. Rotation. Yeah. Oh, I don't think I have the thing you have, sir. Mine looks different. Wait a minute. Okay, it's the third invert rotation. Rotate rotation. I love when things are just a little bit different because I have an updated version of what you're using. God, I love it. It's my favorite thing. Let's try this. It's the same place. Let's see if that did it. All right. What do you have?
Yes, I know. They went with the weird pronunciation. I think it was a Frenchman.
This is, I think, it. Because it looks pretty much the same. Rotation. Okay. I'm just missing axis, angle, and Euler. But it's basically the same thing. Alright. To add randomness to... I'm Gru right now. To add randomness to sprinklies. In geometry nodes. Right. Then I go Control A. Then I go no, Shift A. Utilities. This is probably a horrendous voice, I'm so sorry. Call it donuts, because No! I do love walnuts, though. Alright. Shift A. Utilities. I'm probably offending every single European right now. Then, isn't that exactly what he said? Verbatim. Rotate. Rotation. That's so not necessarily redundant. It's rotate Euler in tutorial. Got it. Alright. Writing every single little thing down as I learn it, 'cause that's how I'll remember stuff. I will otherwise forget everything I did. Alright, go!
Right? Could be German. Doesn't matter. Same,
press buttons.
right? Just to
Oh!
annoy all the Europeans.
Stuff's happening. The hair is growing.
Anyways, rotate all
Ew, look at it!
Look at it! Okay, so nothing's happened currently.
I
but
kind of
with
hate
this,
that. I love
we
it
could
though.
change the rotation of our
Do
sprinkles.
you
up
see
here.
that?
But you'll notice that as you rotate it, it's kind of weird. It's not the rotation that you would expect for
It's
each
not random
point.
at
It's
all. It's weird.
relative to the actual object as a whole.
Ew.
Right, which just means we need to change from object to local.
Ah.
And now, as you move it around, you can see we're able to rotate those sprinkles. But again, it's not changing the randomizing it. It's giving
No.
a solid value. So to randomize it, if we drag out of the rotate by input and then type in random, it'll bring up this, and we're looking for random value. Click.
What?
And now this, it's giving a solid value. So to randomize it, if we drag out of the rotate by input and then type in random, it'll bring up this, and we're looking for random value. Click.
Ah!
And now we get this. Ooh.
Ooh.
So this node looks kind of
Oh,
scary,
there we go.
right? It's got a whole
No,
bunch
not
of
at
different
all.
values.
Not
in it.
at
It says
all.
vector,
Not at all.
and it's very, very fun.
Whoa!
It's actually easier to understand.
No, I think I got it. Hang on. What on earth was that node? I have to write down all of my nodes as soon as I get them. Rotate randomness, rotation. Okay. Shift A. Random. Put this in bold. Random. These are some good notes, y'all. They're really, really juicy. You should go grab them for $3. No, I'm sorry. Random value. And then plug in. Oh, sorry. Okay. I also am gonna have to color code some things because it's really hard to tell what I'm looking at sometimes. Okay. Alrighty. So now I think I get the gist of this. This is the minimum amount of rotation. This is the maximum amount of rotation. I like that. And then I get a random Z. That's so cool. So we want some more Z rotation. I'm assuming this is X, Y, Z. Cool. We'll leave all that at 0 and have this at like 2. Let's go 10, 10, 10. Oh no. Let's say 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 10. We don't want this rotated, do we? No. We want them to lay down mostly. Let's say 1. And this is what? Upside down sprinkles. We'll say 1.5. And then 10. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're cooking with Crisco. They're still way too small though. They're not quite big enough. And they're kissing! That's not right. But I do want to see what that looks like rendered. Oh! It's looking a little bit better. Still heinous. Still rancid. Still not safe to eat for work. But better. I can improve this distance. Oh! That's a lot. No, no. Let's lay it 0.5. Yeah. Alright, better. We're getting somewhere. I want them bigger, though. I want them bigger.
Then it from a float.
Oh, maybe if I apply... I probably will do it. Let's do that. Scale. Oh, I'm not scaling that. Control A. Scale. Oh! I'm a genius. I did it. For whatever reason, I'm a genius. Alright, that's way too many. I want less than that. Collection info. Oh, no, that's not what I want. How many? Sprinkle density. Aha, here we go. I made this node forever ago. He's probably gonna get to it, but I think I think I can beat him.
If it's in a
I'm
float
racing
state,
against him.
it's going to generate a value from 0 to 1 on each point. So if you've got like 10 points, one of them's going to be like 0.015, one of them's going to be like 0.92, and one's, you know, whatever. When it's in
I saw
vector
Goofy.
state, it's
You
the
genius,
exact
you.
same
Thank you so
thing.
much.
You've got min and
Toby
you've got
Fox,
max,
is he
but
okay
there
with
are
that?
3 values. And the reason for that is that there are 3 axes. There's the x-axis, there is the y-axis, and there's the z-axis.
Ah, there we go.
Here, right? So you're able to define what type of rotation on each axis. So if we set both, and by the way, if you want to change multiple values at once in Blender, you can just click and drag down, and then you can change all of them.
That looks good.
So we set all of
that
them
looks
to
safe.
0. And now
Maybe
you
my
can see
sprinkles can
this
be a little
bottom one
bigger.
is going to be the Z because it's X, Y, Z. It doesn't tell you, like, I don't know, because it's vector math. I guess there's other areas of Blender. Anyway, but this is the Z axis. If we increase this one, you can see that's the main one that we want to change, right? Because that's the one that makes the most difference. Now you might also know, looking at this, you're probably thinking like, okay, well we need to rotate it by 360 degrees, so we would set this to 360. But you can see they're more than rotating fully already. So what value is this exactly? This is radians. Oh, just to get real. So radians, degrees.
Don't give me math right
I had
now.
to ask ChatGPT before I recorded this. What's the difference? Radians are more
eyes
mathematical
are
and easier
glazing
for
over as we
mathematical
speak.
equations.
Giving math at me.
It's
How
the
dare you.
circumference of no.
Bro, you don't even know.
Is the circumference? Look, obviously I don't know.
You need to stop. You're fired.
But what I'm trying to tell you is, you just need double pi
What?
to make it 360 degrees, which is actually tau.
What?
To make it really complicated. It's tau. So double pi. So pi is.
What are you talking about?
142.
What is
Tau
happening
double
here?
that. And anyways,
Tau?
so you can type in tau and it'll actually give you the correct value. So that's
Oh,
360
screw that.
degree rotation.
I don't care about that.
We also want it.
I'm happy with
As you
that.
can see, this is the other axis,
Said
like the
tau at
one
me.
spinning around.
Oh
so
my
we also want
God.
it on that one because we.
Hold up. Bro's mathing at me. Hold on a second. I don't think I asked for this. Wait a gosh darn minute. Okay, so he said this is in radians. So in the mathematically speaking, if this is correct, tau, TAU, equals double the amount, oh god, of radians. It's two 360s in radians. So 720. He said something like that. God, I don't do 3D for math. I just do it for pretty art sometimes. 360. How do I do a degree sign? Oof. Give me the degrees. Boom. There we go. In radians. Holy crap. Alright, that's funny. And I'm gonna use this as code text. Ooh, we're really getting technical in here. There we go. Boom. Great. Alright, go.
We've got a curved one, so let's make that tau. And then this top one is the X, which is actually going to make it like wonky, like, so these will be like seesawing up. So if you increase that, that's where it gets crazy, and you don't really want to use that.
I do like
you
it,
want
though.
A little bit though.
Yeah.
Because it would make sense if they're sprinkles. They're not going to be completely flat. You're going to
No.
have some variance.
Like 0.5.
Where like some bit has absorbed into the icing
Yeah.
at a different angle than another. But just not too much, essentially.
That
Or else it
feels
starts to
good.
look like
Maybe 0.2.
little marshmallows or whatever all over it. But guys, that's roughly it. That's the hard work. That was.
There's
I know
a
that was
sprinkle
very
sneaking
technical,
under
but
there, I
it was
see
just
it.
2 notes. Rotate Euler, set it to local, and then this random value, and we're changing that to rotated. And we did it. We got nice looking rotation. Now, one thing we do have to change
Welcome back.
is
What?
the distance
Yes.
min.
I was doing
because
that.
these
Aha.
longer
I'm ahead of
sprinkles
you, one step
obviously
ahead of
are
you.
bigger, then the distance min has to change as well. So we can change that to something that makes sense. Let's go 0.04. That might have actually been pretty perfect. Let's try 3.
Oh,
3's got a little bit. Oh, actually, you know what? The other thing, again, looking at reference, I like those big, chunky looking sprinkles, so I want these to be bigger. So we could, alter the scale of the actual sprinkles.
Yeah, that's
but we're
really
running
annoying.
geometry nodes, and we've actually got a scale value right here.
Isn't
so we
that
can change it here
nice?
just as easily. So the scale, dragging down, and again, there's not just one value.
Oh!
There's 3 axes, so X, Y, Z, so drag down
I
along.
was looking for
1.5
that.
is going to give us some nice, big, chunky looking sprinkles.
Ew.
And now this distance value needs to be a lot bigger. So let's go 0.06.
No.
That's actually pretty good. I'm getting pretty good at nailing it. No, I was right before.
Humble brag, much?
There's always going to be some overlap, right? You're not going to be able to stop it because it's not doing object like collisions. It's nothing like that. It's a very simple. Again, it's doing a point and then it's creating a radius around it. And if you do the correct amount, which for this is probably something like this, then it looks way too predictable and boring, which we don't want. So 0.006 looks pretty good for me with a scale of 1.5 for these. And that is it. I was going to put in the random color in this part of the tutorial, but I think we've gone over already.
I don't think this is right, but it'll move on.
And we will finally add some color to our sprinkles and make this look nice. So join.
He's got gold on those donuts. I'm dying. That's so unsafe. Okay. Holy guacamole. What have we got? We got a purple donut with some white rancid asbestos on it. That looks so disgusting. Alrighty. Save that goodness. Woo! I gotta look away from the screen for a second. No problem. Thank you so much for hanging out, Goof. And not a problem. Mamma mia. I'm gonna actually go get some water and then look away from the screen for a bit, and then we can come back and finish this second lesson, which is all about rendering. I'll see you later, buddy. No problem. Thanks so much for hanging out. Okay. Let's see, what do I want you to have? You can have some Sonic Mania for a second. I think this song is safe. But just to be safe, we're not going to use it. I don't want to jinx it just yet. Have some Shovel Knight. Enjoy that. Have some Jake Kaufman. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some water. Be right back! Thanks for hanging out! Digga. Alright. BRB. Okie dokie. I'm back. One sec.
It's 4:45 p.m.
Ah!
Time to start wrapping up your workday and plan for dinner.
Google says I need to finish streaming. How do we feel about that? Oh. I don't care. Alright, I'm sitting down. Alright. Did you enjoy the story of Shovel Knight? Alrighty. It's time to render! I want to get through this next lesson because I have a lot of things I want to do. There's 26 minutes, going on 27 about. I'm a little concerned. This may take at least 2 hours. Hopefully not, though. We got through this one in about an hour and a half. About. So I think we can do it. Let's see. Next lesson. New adventures are ready to begin. Rendering! My favorite in Paint and in 3D. Wahoo! Oh, the best track is about to kick in, and I'm about to turn it off right when we get to rendering. Alright, let's see. We're doing great on time, and a lot of these next few lessons are pretty short, except for part 13, which is, I'm assuming, this next one is a beginner-friendly rendering lesson, and then the next one is like, for sure, actual rendering. The donut plate. Alright, well, we'll have to fix our scene and clean it up a bit before we get to that. So here we go. Back into it. Jake Kaufman, thank you so much. This was great. I'm gonna have to turn you back down, sir. Thanks so much. Alrighty. Back to it. Rendering. Starting lesson 8 in 3, 2, 1.
Join me in the next part. This is the part where we start making our donuts look sexy.
Oh
So
my
we're
god!
coloring our sprinkles finally, so it doesn't look so
He cleaned up his hair
depressing.
and brushed it and everything.
And then also getting into rendering to start making this.
Oh,
actually
thank you,
look
Petrosin.
pleasing
Hell
with
yeah,
shadows
welcome
and
back.
light and everything else.
Gracias!
So first of all, the
I
sprinkles.
always know it's you because the
Now,
all caps.
As you probably know, you could come in here and you could select a sprinkle and then go, all right. I'm
I
gonna
sure
make
could, but do I want
a
to do
red
that?
sprinkle, and then I'm gonna don't do this.
No.
part, I'm just showing you. Make this aqua
No.
sprinkle, and then a blue sprinkle, right? And
Ah!
this does work. Does exactly what you would expect. The problem with this though is that for one, the color is locked to that specific sprinkle. So this curved sprinkle is always red, okay?
Yeah.
And the short sprinkle is always white.
Yeah.
The other issue is that this is not easy to change the
Also,
distribution of those colors. Like, if I'm
hold up, sir. I just realized. I don't know if you noticed, but all of my sprinkles are laying right on top of each other. What's up with that? I only have the curvy sprinkles in here. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have more than that, and I don't know if I did it right. You can't really tell if you click away. The geometry doesn't lie though. I don't know what I did wrong, but I don't really care about doing it again, so we're just gonna move on and say to hell with it.
an artist, I'm looking this, I'm like,
Wait, well hold on. Let me troubleshoot real quick. What if I were to say do exactly what he just said? Because I just need to see what is getting colored and what isn't. If I were to go into my viewport and it looks like butt stuff because my light is on the wrong plane, it's down there. But if I were to say, oh, I don't know, make this huzzah, a red. Ew, yeah, you can see! See, that's what I'm trying to avoid. They're literally overlapping. Yeah, and then my tall, bendy boy. Actually, I renamed these wrong. This is 4. And this is 3. Huh. Okay. If I were to, just for fun. Oh, I can't copy and paste materials. Can I really not? Aw, sad face. Fine. It's easily done. Blue. And Nope. Green. You see, they're all sitting on top of each other. And also that looks horrible. That looks disgusting. What did I do wrong here? Got like, I don't even know what flag color that would be. No idea. Excuse me. Well, I don't know what I did, but for now, is it because it's this select collection? Oh, is it maybe because I dragged the collection in? Maybe if I drag them all in separately? Object info short. I don't know if that's gonna do it. Yeah, no. I want all of them though. Yeah, no, that doesn't do it. Yar. Any thoughts, Petrosin? If at all. Oh, reset children. Separate children. Okay, that did something. Huh. Relative? Oh, no. Okay. I feel like I'm getting closer, but that still looks weird and wrong. And it's not the individual ones. It's gross and nasty. Whee! Gross. I do appreciate that it shrinks all of them. That is helpful. Universally. Oh, that's kind of cool. The little disco confetti. It's fun. Okay, well, I don't know what I did, but for now we'll go back to what we had. I just don't care to figure it out right now, but we'll figure it out later. Oh, boo. Alrighty. If I did something wrong, I don't know. Feel free to inform me later, but I'm lazy and I want to move on because I want to finally get to sculpting. We already learned how to sculpt. Basically, we are ready to get back to the anatomy, but might as well complete this course so I can just be well-rounded and know everything I'm doing. Alright. Get out of here. And you, get out of here. You also share the same fate. Get out of here. You will not be spared. Alright, save for now. Let's go.
That's kind of boring because all the colors is like 25% blue, 25% white, 25, you know. I want to have maybe 80% one dominant color and then a few splashes of complementary colors.
Yeah.
I can't do that. So there is a much, much easier way. So first, let me just clear all of these. And I'm going to create one new material. I'm going to call it Sprinkles.
Hold on, I want to see what Ebatrosin said. Looks like it's doing the entire collection as one full instance. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I think I see what it's doing, but I don't know how to fix it. And I am too lazy to figure it out. Oh. Oh, that might be actually the case. Hang on, let's see if that does it. Maybe it's this. Let's go to my long. We made a little geometry node modifier in here. No, I don't think that's the case, because even with less you can still see they're overlapping. Random seed does nothing. Distance min doesn't do anything. Even if I spread them out more, no. Float? Oh. Do I want to go through all of these? Boolean? No. No, I don't think any of these matter. Float as it is. A randomized shader. I could do that. Also, I'm just getting sleepy sitting here. I have a big old bowl of pasta sitting in my gullet. Second lesson. This is usually when I start to drain and I lose my sanity by this point. But let's see how far we get. We can do this. I just don't know if it'll be right. But we can do this.
And I'll actually show you how to quickly apply the same material to multiple objects at the same time, because we haven't done that yet. So I'm going to grab my round sprinkle, which is currently still over there by itself. I'll just bring it over here so it's part of the family. There we go. All right, so I've got...
How did you do that so easily? I want to do that.
Apply the same material to multiple objects at the same time, because we haven't done that yet. So I'm going to grab my round sprinkle, which is currently still over there by itself. I'll just bring it over here so it's part of the family. There we go.
You did that so easily, and yet mine's in a very weird, obscure place. Where is my sphere? Where is my sphere? Oh gosh. Where is it? Where did I put it? If I were to hide my donut. Hide donut. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Where is it? It's not in the center. I know it's not because when I see the cursor on screen, it's in a completely different place. This is centered, but this is not. I don't want to take too long on this, but I also want to get it right. I need to have energy left over to get some Deltarune art out. I gotta draw a Titan. I don't know if we're gonna finish. I don't know if we're gonna do it right. Oh, sad face. I'm just gonna bungle my way through this lesson. We're just doing it enough to complete the course, not to get it right. Poop on a stick. Alrighty, well, we'll try our best, yeah?
Alright, so I've got one object with the material that I want to apply them all to. What I need to do is shift select all the objects that I want to have that material, and then lastly shift select again the object that has the material I want to apply them to, and you know that because it's highlighted yellow. Okay, then hit Control L. This brings up the link or transfer menu. And
oh boy, you're talking knowledge that I haven't heard before. I thought we weren't doing materials today. We were just doing rendering. Oh no! I know rendering is a lengthy topic, but I don't know if I have the bandwidth to do that. Oh, my brain's already hurting. Where are my sprinkles? Where is my sprinkle suit? Where are they? I'm hitting the number pad period, and it's not showing me my sprinkles. Crystal starts to lose her mind indefinitely after 30 minutes in, and it's been over that. Oh dear. Oh, it's because I have to have them selected. I bet that's it. There we go. Yeah, you're way over here, dude. You get back here. Come over here with your friends. Alright, let's see what we got. Where's my little spherical? You come here. I don't think that's even close to where everything is. Yeah, no, not really, but we're getting there. Somewhere in space. There we go. Cool. Zoom in. Oh! Where is everything else? Where is it? Oh, excuse me, sorry. There we go. Now it's in the center. Center enough. We'll have to do. I can't select those up there. No. That's not doing anything. That just puts it back. There. Get out of isolation mode. Isolate all of that. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. Good. Good. X. Yes. And then Y. Y. You transform with materials, lighting, and/or color correction. Ooh. Oh. I have seen that. Yeah, they have like specific. Yeah, Cinema 4D has something similar where you can model with shaders, which is very cool. I've never gotten to that technical of a level, but that is very cool. Learning how to render. Okay. Oh. Okay. Brain reaching maximum capacity. This is all the money, man. when we're at the gym and we've hammered already 20 reps and we're like, oh, I don't know if I can handle even 5 more, and your coach is like, 10, you can do it. We just gotta hammer out those last 10, coach. Ooh! Alrighty, here we go. Locking in.
We want to link the materials. And now you can see our material has a 5 next to it because 5 objects are sharing this material. And
Wait,
that's
what did
it.
you do?
Material, and you know that because it's highlighted yellow. Okay. Then I've got one object with the material that I want to apply them all to. What I need to do is shift select all the objects that I want to have that material, and then lastly shift select again the object that has the material I want to apply them to, and you know that because it's highlighted yellow. Okay. Then hit Control L.
What?
Yeah, want to apply them all to. What I need to do is shift select all the objects that I want to have that material, and then lastly shift select again the object that has the material I want to apply them to, and you know that because it's highlighted yellow. Okay. Then hit Control
I don't know if I did it
L.
right, but okay.
This brings up the link or transfer menu, and we want to link the materials.
Oh my god! I'm sorry, I have to watch this one more time.
Apply them all to.
What?
What I need to do is shift select all the objects that I want to have that material.
Excuse me.
And then lastly, shift select again
Okay, I
the
did that
object
right.
that has the material I want to apply them to, and you know that because it's highlighted yellow. Okay. Then hit Control L. This brings up the link or transfer menu, and we want to link the materials. And now you can see our material has a 5 next to it because 5 objects are sharing this material, and that's it. And now, obviously, because they're linked, it means if I make a change over here,
I'm losing it already. We haven't even gotten 2 minutes into this video. Oh, I'm losing it. Alrighty, hold on. You selected. Select all objects. Oh, don't mind my sanity getting lost ever so slightly into in the gutter in the sewer. I'm fine. Select all objects. Then select object with material you want. Then whoa, what else? Right click. Oh no. Was it on the one that's yellow? Duplicate linked. There we go. No, it's not what you did. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna get it right. There's something you did here. Duplicate length, I guess. Oh god. What did you do? Link materials! Woo! Okay. Whoa! Okay. Wow! Crystal is falling down! I've fallen down. I'm gonna become dust in a minute. Okay. Okay. Woo! I'm fine. Alright. Yeah, I'm good. Are you leaving? Wait, I need help. Love me.
Are you good, babe?
Oh, yeah.
You sure?
Oh. My brain's melting. You'll be alright.
Unmelted.
Oh, I'm trying. Oh, there's a mother here.
Y'all, please pray for my child.
I'm okay.
She needs a break. I keep telling her she works too
I'll
hard.
break when I'm dead.
She needs a break.
No. You smell nice.
Thank you.
Also, your boob is nice.
She's tired.
It sucked.
Wow, she's so tired. Wow.
I'm falling apart, man. I'm so fine.
Okay. Hello, Kianna audience.
Hi.
Bye.
There's a mother, isn't she
Please
slow?
take care of her.
Do it again.
What? Please take care
Yay. Thank you.
of her. Get some rest, baby, okay?
No.
Gotta go.
I love you too. Thank you. Bye. Ibatrosin, you get it right. I don't know how to rest. We don't know how to rest. Camp students don't know how to rest. Will I stream chapter 5? Probably not. I don't know. Maybe actually. I have a Twitch that I haven't touched in years. Yeah, that's Mother Peppers. Well, Mother Williams. That's her last name. We share different names. I have my dad's last name. But yeah, is it weird to see your teacher's mom? Coach Peppers has parents. Awkward, I know. But no, this is waking me up. Thank you. I need a break. I don't think I will, and I answered this because here's why. I have a Twitch. I'll say it here. I have a Twitch, and I haven't exactly ignored it, but I didn't know what to do with it because I was on Twitch before, but I wasn't really growing there. I've been doing YouTube and stuff for a really long time, actually, like 7 years, and I'm just now coming back into it. I'm just now really getting back into doing stuff. So considering that I was streaming for like 7 years and nothing was happening, like nothing, I was like, let's try YouTube. And just like last year, I finally started switching over. So technically, that Twitch is a blank slate with nothing on it. But Mom and I have been wanting to play games for a while. We played Life is Strange off camera. No one saw it, but I loved it. She loved it. And we would love to get back to doing more Life is Strange as soon as some cash is flowing. We can actually buy games again. Sell it to my Switch. I don't know about that. But the thing is, if we were to do a Deltarune stream, I am big baby. Most of Deltarune, most of Toby Fox's games are a wonderful, delightful little romp, but I've mentioned it before. I am a big baby. I can't do horror. I can't do anything creep factor. No horror. And look, there's like 90% of joyous fun times with Toby Fox and his silly, ridiculous mind. And then every once in a while it just becomes a horror game. And I would just go, I don't know about it. I don't know if I can do it. So, I don't know. If somebody was willing to like hold my hand, I could not play any of Toby Fox's games by myself in a dark room. I could not do Snowgrave, nothing. No. I'll watch it. I would not do it. But if enough people want it, for a sizable chunk of a possible motivation, I won't specify what that motivation could be, but for a big reason, I will possibly do it. Other than that, though, no, you're just getting fan art from me. That's it. My first reaction will not be on stream. Probably not. But that's a fair question. I'll think about it. When we get there, we'll see. 2026 might look very different than where we are now. Also, sorry, something's in my eye. Oh, okay. Where were we? We're only 2 minutes into this lesson. I'm falling apart. Okay. Whoa. Alrighty. We'll take a break when I'm dead. Rendering. Go.
Link the materials.
Fine.
And now you can see our material has a 5 next to it because 5 objects are sharing this material. And that's it. And now, obviously, because they're linked, it means if I make a change over here...
Sans is killing Asgore.
Great. Now, we're going to do something fancy, so let's go to the shading.
Oh, wait. Crap. I don't think I did it right. Duplicate linked? Oh, no. I didn't do it right. Alright, hang on. All these. And then Control L. Link materials. There we go. Cool. And now there's a number next to it. Got it. Great. I did need a mommy break. There we go. I needed a mother break. Got it. Control. Yes, I call her mommy. Shut up. Link materials. Got it. Check if there's a number. Cool. Alright. This is how I learn, guys. I just brute force dump information in my brain and pray that it stays there. And for the most part, I've gotten pretty far with it, so we're good. This is all normal. You just never see it on camera. We're good here. If I bang my head against the wall long enough, something will happen. Go.
Tab, which gives us access
but
to
Asgore
our
is secret boss in chapter 5. Pretty sure that's confirmed.
All right, let's go back. Trying to get to that sprinkle. Okay, to our nodes. Now, I want to introduce you to a little friend called...
Whoa, wait a minute. You're in material nodes? Woo! Wait a minute. How did you get there? How did you do it? Where did you come from? Where did you go?
5 objects are sharing this material.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
And
now,
now,
you gotta do, man.
because they're linked, it means if I make a change over here, they're all going to be reflected.
Very cool.
Great.
Just
now,
make sure
we're going to do
I did
something
it right.
fancy, so let's go to the shading tab, which gives us
renders?
access to
Cool.
our
That's a awful character.
nodes. Oh, dear.
Awful character color.
All right, let's go back. Trying to get to that sprinkle.
Wait,
Okay,
how did you do
it
it?
linked. It
I
means
wasn't
if
paying
make a
attention
change over
again.
here,
Crud.
They're all going to be reflected. Great. Now, we're going to do something fancy, so let's go to the shading tab, which gives us access to our nodes.
There we go.
Where am I? All right, let's go back. trying to get to that sprinkle. Okay.
Okay, good to know that he's also losing it just like me. He's been recording this the whole time I was here. Whoa! That's not my sprinkles. Let me see my sprinkles. I saw gold sprinkles. I wouldn't trust those, but they look delicious. Isolated. Great. There we go. Found it. Yes. Alright. Shading. I love that there's a viewport for each, or I guess a custom workspace for each section of the process, which is really neat, and they're all in order. Layout, modeling, sculpting, and then rendering. That's really nice. Blender is so smart! It's like it's made for people, not like for a scientist. Most of these 3D softwares were not nearly as accommodating. Oh, and it even gives me an HDRI view. That's really neat. Aw, that's swell. That's cool. Is that a default shading camera that I got? I don't think I have that one. That's nice. Alright. Shading tab. Find. Render. Material nodes. Okay. Woo! Go.
To our nodes. Now, I want to introduce you to a little friend called Shift A, input, the Object Info node. A very weird little node that just does some useful things when you might need it. So you see it pop up in a few tutorials. There's a bunch of stuff here that it can do. The most useful one for us in this instance is the random input.
Ooh, we do love that.
Into your base color, and let's see what happens. So we've got some gray values, and it's easier to see actually when you look at the donuts. So what this has done is it has assigned a value, a random value for each individual sprinkle between 0
I don't see a difference.
and 1. So because...
Wait a minute. I don't think that did anything for me. Whoa there. I don't think that did anything. Not at least right here. Because they're all layered on top of each other. That's so hard to tell. Why is the donut white now? What happened to my fleshy donut? No. Oh, God. Oh, no, that's not it. I got rid of the wrong one. Oh, crud. I don't know what I did wrong. What am I looking at? Oh, I don't know. We have to edit a lot of things when we come back to this. I'll have to do all of this off camera. Oh. Hey man, I'm just here to take the Blender course. I frankly don't care if I get the donut lesson all the way through. We may be making a big old mess by the time we get to the end, but we're gonna try it. Here's what it actually is supposed to look like, and here's the one I ended up with. It's just like a soggy, doughy mess of like trash pit donut. But we tried our best, yeah. We're here to learn how to sculpt. That's really all I care about. This stuff is very fascinating to me, though. I'm very interested to get better at Blender. But if I'm not perfect by the end, that's enough for me. I don't think I did this right, but go on.
As that's then being transferred to color information, it means that, for example, this sprinkle might have got a value of like 0.023.
Oh! I'm on the wrong one. I got it. I so got it. I'm on the wrong tab. I was in the wrong donut. There's my donut. It's back. Yay. And if I put this over here, it goes away because it's not the right one. No, we want that. Huzzah. Oh, goody. Goody jump drops. Except this is the one that it's looking for, right? Okay, we'll figure that out. It's missing a picture. We'll find it because if I connect it, it looks purple. It's missing. That's okay. For now, I want to go to this. And then if I go to Shift A, Object Info, Random. Boom, baby. Ah, there we go. There we go. It's still wrong, but it's better than what we had. I'll take it. All right. Let's go. Let's see. Organizing my notes real quick. Slightly gaining some sanity back. All right, go.
Robot spat that out. And then this one, this whitish looking one, maybe this was 0.89 or something like that. Okay, so it's just transferred those values into color information, which is just blacks to whites. Not very useful right now, but we can use that, those numbers.
Randomness is great.
In a, I'll just show you. Okay.
There's power in
Shift
random.
A, we're going to go converter color ramp. Probably,
Oh,
I
I
might have
see.
used this node more than any other node in Blender before. It's
I think
like
we're doing what
so
you're doing.
versatile,
We're
used
doing
for
what
so
you were
many things.
suggesting,
So
Ibatrosen.
drop it in here between the object info and
And
the
I can
principal.
change the ramp color, huh?
And currently it is exactly the same because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just it's transferring that data into a gradient value of the exact same shades.
Cool.
But we can change this to any color that we want. And look at that. So you can very quickly see this is exactly how we're going to create sprinkles of different colors. Now,
Sure.
one thing you'll note looking at this is that every single sprinkle is a different shade. Like no two sprinkles have the same color right now because this is a gradient. And that's not how it works in the real world because the sprinkles come out of, one constant icing bag, right? Or a machine with the same food
Let's
dye.
go white.
So basically all the blue ones would have the exact shade of blue and all the orange ones would have the exact shade of orange. So we need to change this from linear to constant. And now if I slide this across, look at that. We are influencing what percentage now is orange or blue. And this is really cool because it means you get to work like an artist.
Yes.
And just
I
create a really
remember
nice,
now where we are.
appealing looking donut very, very quickly. So I'm going to go with like a light blue over here. And then I'm going to create a new color just by hitting the plus button. And then let's give this a purple, like that.
I had a purple.
And I'll make this one pink, actually. Same shade as our donut. Why not? You'll note, by the way, that I'm not going like full saturation. And that's deliberate because
Exactly what I'm doing.
you learn in art that, like
Don't do
saturation
that.
and color is quite aggressive. It's quite
Looks
noisy
bad.
and quite attention grabbing. And so if you use too much of it, it can be exhausting. So I tend to keep it at like 0.8.
Oops.
Okay, and then I'll also go over here and I'm going to make this white.
Okay,
Go-
get rid
oh,
of it.
whoop. No, not like that. White, and I'm going to create another one next to it. And this one I'm going to make yellow. Okay? So just by
Oh,
sliding
see,
this...
look at that. That looks wonderful. Okay, hold on. I just want to make sure I do it right. So now we have our object info. Cool. Then we have to pipe in to color ramp. And then that goes into can't type fast enough. Color base color. Okay. And to add specific colors, gotta use the constant instead of the gradient. I know now what we're doing. I remember all this stuff. Gradient maps in Photoshop are the best. Linear art, line art. I know this is so fascinating for you guys. It's so much fun to watch me stare at a screen that you cannot see and type things, and you just listen to this typing. Ah! Alrighty, let's make some sprinklage. Yellow maybe? I'd like to see RGB. No, I cannot. Yeah, like a peach. There we go. Yeah, and then, well, it's a little dark. Maybe a little brighter. Yeah. Then, let's make this last set. This looks very unsanitary, but I don't really care. Like a mahogany maroon. Sure. They're not evenly spaced because I want some randomness. Predominant color is yellow. Let's make it this blue. Oh, fading fast. Gotta hurry. Okay,
Around,
go.
I can say like
go,
less
go,
white,
go, go,
more
go,
yellow,
Gotta go
less
fast.
yellow, more white. and then I can go, yeah, more blue. It's just a really simple, easy way to create the
Like
exact look you're going for. Awesome. Now, something, you don't have to do this next part, but it's so easy. Why not? I was looking on Pinterest on like aesthetically pleasing donuts, like trying to make this look really cool. And I saw like metallic sprinkles, and I was like, that's an interesting idea. What if I made these white and yellow ones metallic, and then they would look silver and gold? So there is a slider in
Delicious
your
and
principled
non-edible.
BSDF, technical name that just means it's the shader that does everything, and it's the metallic shader. Look at that. So if I slide this all the way to 1, all my sprinkles are now metallic. If I slide it all the way to 0, then they are non-metallic. And that's actually
Oh, and
how
I just
you should
realized
use
it's
this
working
slider.
over here too.
All materials in the real world
Oh,
are
that
either,
looks better.
non-metallic, also known as dielectric materials. So that would be most of the sprinkles.
Plastic.
And then some objects are metallic, entirely metallic. And there are technically a few rare materials on Earth that have some blend between it, but as a rule, you should not have a value that is between 0 and 1. It should be either 0 or 1. Anyways, so what we can do with this, because we've got this color ramp information here, is I can actually just convert, like I can make a color ramp that is just black and white that just shows which sprinkle is metallic and which one isn't. So if I duplicate this, and here's a pro tip, if you use Control-Shift-D, it will duplicate it, but it will retain its connection.
Oh, that's very cool. You say Control-Shift-D. Control-Shift-D. Oh, very neat. I might have to stand up again, you guys. Standing keeps me awake. Oh! I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh god. Alright. I think we'll be okay, but it's gonna be a long slog to the finish line. Control. Shift. D. Not even like, I got sleep today. I don't want to take a nap, but oof. Duplicate node without. You know, and you just need to go to sleep. And you just have so much to do. Oh, I gotta stand up. Continue talking, sir. I honestly don't think I'll be finishing this course because I'm already behind. I've already messed it up. I tried my best. We're gonna just write down notes and keep going.
Saves you, I don't know,
pushing.
1 second. And now I'm going to connect that into my metallic input. Now currently this is wrong because this information is, it's just using, it's like color. So we need to be black and white. So this one here, because this is going to represent my dielectric colors, I'm going to set this to black. So it is non-metal. And then this I can delete, and this I can delete, because on the left-hand side of it, it's all black. Sorry, so it's all non-metals. And then over here, these two, the silver and the gold, they're going to be metal. So actually, I can delete the gold, and now that's doing exactly what it should. So we've now got
That still
dielectric.
doesn't look like gold, but it's cool. Woo! All right. Hang in there, me. I'm turning my AC on. Sorry for noise. I gotta wake up. Whew. Silver and gold, silver and gold. Even though you should never eat silver or gold and put it on a donut. It does look pretty cool. Alright. Black. Right, remember. When mapping. Black equals off, or non-existent. White equals on. So let's try that real quick. Goodbye, goodbye. Oh, no, I want gun. Let's make this black and make this, ooh, white. And we pop that into metallic. Very cool. So we still have some. I don't know why the Schoolhouse Rock pronoun song just popped in my head. Luvius, sarsaparilla. They really wear you down. Don't sing it 'cause it's copyright, but I remember the words. 'Cause saying those words over and over again can really wear you down. Woo! Oh my god, I'm feeling it. Do I want yellow? Oh, that's nice. We got the... I just realized it's Crystal Gay colors! My Simway! Yes, magenta and cyan and yellow. That looks awful. But it's crystal colors. Oh, I'm losing it. Alright, go on.
Non-metals and metals. And the reason it doesn't look like metal, by the way, is because your roughness is here. So if you set it all the way down, you can see it starts to look a lot closer to a metallic sprinkle.
Kind of.
And by the way, you can get the exact like position. You can go like 0.7 and then here 0.7, type it in, and then that way it's definitely correct. For whatever reason of mine, this has to be a bug. There's something weird about it. But there's one sprinkle on my donuts, probably not on yours, but it's like, it's purple up here, but then it crept over.
I'm not quite
into
getting
the
that
metallic
look because I
category
got
down
my
here,
sprinkles wrong,
which
but
shouldn't be
that's
possible.
okay.
But
I'm trying to
evidently
see
it's
what's
just
going
on
on
my
over here.
I've never seen it before, but one of them has actually snuck over. Doesn't matter. It's it can be the rare purple.
It's no big
metallic
deal,
one.
sure.
All right, but I don't want these other ones to be shiny, at least that shiny. So I'm going to again duplicate this, Control-Shift-D.
Oh my goodness
And
gracious.
with this, if I plug
IR?
this into my roughness input, just like before, these black and white values will decide what is the roughness of the metallic and non-metallics. So this one here, I want this to be essentially the opposite of what it is. Almost entirely black. A little bit, so there's a little bit of roughness to it, like that. And then this one over here, I want this to be a lot more diffuse. Not entirely diffuse. Like
I'm just
somewhat
gonna
of a
watch
blend,
because my
if you
donut
look
does
at
not look
reference,
anything
which
like
you
his
should
at
be
this
more than
point.
reference, there is some shininess to them. So,
I will save though.
yeah, but that is it. So you can see very quickly
That's
we
cool
have created
though.
some very
That's cool.
aesthetically pleasing donuts.
I did it wrong,
and have
but
fun with it, guys. Like
we'll
create
definitely.
a
I
cool
think I
looking
get the
donut.
gist of how I did it.
You can
You
use
come back and
whatever color
reinspect this
combinations
later.
you want. I really do like it when
Get to
people
the rendering,
experiment and
please.
not
Wrap
just
it up.
follow
I'm dying.
tutorials on TV, but like venture out there and do interesting things. So try different color combinations, try different icing colors.
No, I will not.
And you could
Not
make something
today.
that looks
But
really
yeah,
cool.
CK colors. Woohoo.
But that's almost it for our donut. It's pretty well done, which means we can now
Haha.
finally talk about rendering.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a recap,
We don't have a
of
dough
part one, if you
texture
hit
for the
F12, that's going
donut,
to
but
put you
that'll
into
do.
the rendered state. Our camera
Okay, hold on. I just realized I know my camera's in the wrong place because look at that. It's down there. I don't know if I want to edit that real quick. If I grab it and move it, it's going to be in the wrong place. It's pointing at the wrong thing. It's not even looking at the thing we're looking at anymore. Rotate. No. It's angled in the wrong direction entirely. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's a little closer to what I think we were looking at. Where's the camera supposed to be facing? The front. Oops, nope. R. Oh god. That is a poorly looking camera. I am so sorry for the cameraman. They're probably gonna barf. R. Let's say, Z? No, X. Yeah. Oh god, I gotta say, I am never gonna get used to that. Moving buttons feels so weird. Good? I just want to rotate on the right a little bit. Oh. Okay, and then I want to tilt it on the, I guess, X, Y axis. Yeah, a little bit. And now, let's take a look at our camera view. How did I get there again? Number pad 0. Oh god, yeah, see, it's upside down. So let's take a look out of there. Get me out, because it's gonna make you sick if I try to rotate it while we're in the view. Z, and then, yeah. No. No. Yeah. There we go. Still upside down. Camera. Come on, dude. You can do this. I believe in you. Okay, there we go. 180. I need to hear another song. But I have pronouns. Woo. Crystal, what's happening to you, baby? Baby girl, what's going on? Okay, is it pointing down or pointing upside down? Is it the triangle on the bottom or on the top? It's still upside down. Okay, hang on. I'm trying not to make people sick here. And then we go down. No. Oh god, I'm never gonna get used to this system. It feels so weird. Woo! R. And then X. Yes. Oh, and then just, oh, I would just love to be able to just a little bit of this. Can I see? Oh god. Maybe. Okay, Eva Trosten, I have a question. If you happen to be nearby in the vicinity and you're able to answer this, please, by all God. Is there a chance that do I have to hit G to do stuff, to move it and stuff? Or is there a chance it can, like, if I put, like, a certain, can I rotate it with the orbit keys where it's like the green ring, the red ring, and the yellow ring, or the blue ring? But how do I do that? Because rotating it is just so awful. I hate it. Let's see. Yes. Cursor. Rotate. I did it! Oh, that's so much easier. Oh, that's so much easier. Let's look. It's still upside down. Crud. Oh my god, that's so much easier. There we go. It's facing the wrong way. Oh boy. Crystal, how did we get here? Alright, where are you now? Where are we? Oh my god. Camera view. Lock to camera view. Okay. Where? Oh god. On God, on God, on God? Nope, I don't know if that did it right. No. R twice to rotate as a trackball? Oh! See, I would have never figured that out. Hold on. Get me out. Let's try that thing. Oh wait, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where on earth am I? Oh my god. Orbiting and stuff still feels so weird to me. I am still definitely gonna be like, oh god. Am I the camera? Am I the camera? I am not. Okay. Oh god. Oh, now when I orbit, nothing happens. We're zoomed in too close? Okay, whatever. Woof. Woof. Oh, you know what though? You know what though? Candida. And then, is there a chance I can use my camera view to see? Because I am struggling to see what I'm looking at. Oh, where's my camera? View. Oh, camera! Yes! There we go! Okay. This hopefully will not make people barf. Let's hopefully not make people barf. Okay. You move ever so slightly that way. Maybe this way? No. Let's rotate. Where the heck are we? Whoa, there. Whoa, there. Where's our donuts? I don't even see them on the map anymore. Good lord. Oh, 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 I'm sorry. Oh, oh, this is painful for my brain to look at, and I know it's awful for you too. Okay. I don't see a donut at all in sight. There's no donuts to be found. Oh, there it is. That's true. The trackball is very nice. Did we get out of the view that we wanted? I want to see my camera. I need to hear another song, yeah. Oh my god, we have 15 minutes left of this video! Ah! We're gonna make it through. Shovel Knight, please. Okay, meanwhile, while I figure out where the heck I am in space. Oh god, that's exciting. I think at this point I gotta cut my losses and just make a new camera, because I don't even know where I am anymore. This is so hard to look at. I'm just gonna make a new camera. How would I do that? Easy. We're gonna Shift A, camera. Boom, baby. Get out of here. Because, frankly, you're not helping me anymore. You're making me sick. You're gonna make me barf. Okay. We have a new camera. Where, oh, where are we in space? Okay. That's not nearly as horrendous to look at. Is this on its side? Where on earth am I in space? How do I reset the orientation? Oh. Number pad 0 to zoom in on a specific object. That's right, thank you. I remember, but also, oh boy howdy. Blender, it's gonna take me a minute to get used to Blender. I will be able to, but like, holy crap. I felt like I was doing pretty good in the first couple lessons, and then I got humbled so fast. Oh my god. Let's go to this view for a second. It's a little chunky. Alright, there we go. Where are my donuts? Where are my donuts? They're over there. We need to just rotate the whole thing, don't we? This is upside down, isn't it? It sure is. Oh. Oh, trackball mode is fun. That's actually much easier. Woohoo. If I hold shift, it still moves weird. Okay, but that's better. Alright. Wait a minute. No matter how I flip it, it's still upside down. Oh. Oh. This is the whole video now, guys. I just, oh. Why is it still upside down? Why is it upside down? My donut doesn't want to be up, right side up. If I flip it, it's still weird. Okay. Oh god, I don't know if I'm doing this right anymore. You know what? This might have to be an off-stream reset. I'll just work my way back here off camera at some point because I've made a big old booty mess. I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore. So you know what? Andrew, I'm gonna just elect you to finish this lesson. I bow down, I kowtow. I did it wrong. I'm sorry, sir. I'm gonna have to reset. I will come back a brand new woman with a clean up scene and hopefully not tearing my hair out trying to look at the screen anymore. Finish this agony for me, please.
Is really far away from the donut. So actually, let's first fix that. If you go to your camera view, just by clicking that little icon there, or by hitting number pad 0, that'll take you there as well. This is the camera view. We're really far away. I mentioned in the start that if you use
the axis in the top right of each view.
This button, view, lock, camera to view, that'll let you like grab it and move it around. But there is actually another way. I didn't want to introduce you to too many keyboard shortcuts at the start. But if you hit with the camera selected,
how would I get back to regular orientation
tilde key,
there's no way to reset my orientation.
Fly mode. The other way to do that, by the way, is to just go view, navigation, fly navigation there if you don't have that key. So anyway, just grab it, move it, keep it away. If you go to your camera view, you can just by clicking that little icon there, or by hitting number pad 0, that'll take you there as well. This is the camera view. We're really far away. I mentioned in the start that if you use this key, this button, view, lock, camera to view,
just click
that'll
one of
let you
them.
like grab it and move it around. But there is actually another way.
Oh
I
my
don't
god,
too many,
thank you.
keyboard shortcuts at the start.
Thank
but
you,
if you
sir.
hit with the camera selected, shift tilde key, that will put you in fly mode. The other way to do that, by the way, is to just go
shift
view,
tilde
navigation, fly navigation, camera to view. That'll let you like grab it and move it around. But there is actually another way. I didn't want to introduce you to too many keyboard shortcuts at the start. But if you hit with the camera selected, shift tilde key, that will put you in fly mode. The other way to do that, by the way, is to just go view, navigation, fly navigation there if you don't have that key. So anyway, in this mode, it's almost like you're playing a video game. So like it's just, I'm playing a first-person shooter looking around my scene.
Oh my god, Z targeting.
Is move forward, just like in a video game. A is strafe left, D is strafe
Stop.
right, and S is back. So WASD, just like a video game.
Really?
You
West?
also go up by hitting E, and then down by hitting Q.
Oh, that's
And if it's
great.
too sensitive, like if the movement is like
No,
you know,
I think I'll
crazy
stick to what
fast,
I was doing. That's
the
probably too
scroll
insane.
wheel also decides how far.
That's funny, though.
There it is. Okay.
You can
How
use
fast the movement
WAS.
is. So scroll down.
See, this
if
is
it's
when the
going
devs
too
have too
quickly
much
for
time
you.
on their hands. They were trying to
But
make
yeah,
it more
I can now place
universal for gamers.
place the camera wherever it is I want, and then when it's there, I
Oh,
just
that's
click
funny.
single left click, and that's there.
Chris,
And by
an
the way, that
address!
mode is
Oh, yeah.
called fly navigation, and it works
Goofy, I might have to
also not
confess
just
something
from the camera
that
view,
I've
but
not shared
anywhere
anywhere
in
else
Blender
on
if you ever
camera.
want to just like
I
you know,
might
move
have a
around,
crush
you
on
can
that
do, use that
pixelated
fly
mess
mode.
of a
So
kid.
shift tilde key. All right, so we do a
Non-binary
render,
Chris, I
we
love
get
this
something
so
that looks
much.
hideous. Why
I'm
is that?
fascinated
Well,
by this
for
character.
starters,
Anyway,
it's
go
not
on.
very
Blender.
The scene has just got one light in it. But the
I might have a
primary
crush on a
reason,
bunch of
and by the way,
pixels, guys.
that's the render view mode. Also,
Ah,
the render
shoot me
view
now. Shoot me
shading
dead.
up
Lizard
there.
brain
This
crystals
is the
coming
exact
out. It's
replica
late.
of that, but just in the viewport. Okay. Now, the primary reason this looks bad is because of the renderer. Okay, so Blender's
here we go.
default
Rendering.
render engine, if you
Here
go
we
to your
go.
render properties, is called Eevee. Now, Eevee is fast, but it is not accurate. If you are familiar with games, most of you probably are, Eevee is basically a game
Very
engine, so it's designed to be
Oh.
really fast. Probably not 60 frames per second, but really, really fast. And it's in
Rendering
terms of
awake now.
the renderer types, there's usually actually, you call them like real time is what this type is, and that is a rasterized render engine.
That's
And
cool.
then you have ray traced or path traced engines, sometimes called offline renderers, which are a lot more accurate but much slower. So this
Okay.
is good if you don't really care about realism. Like maybe you're making a title effect for a TV, thing, whatever, or you're on a really tight deadline, you just want to get something out fast. You can use
Fast
Eevee.
rendering.
Now you can make it look better than what we have.
Cycles
like for
is
example,
where
I
I
think
wanna live, though.
because we're using like really small sizes for our donut, you want to increase your cube size, and then the
X-particle
lamp,
system.
the
I
bias.
can't
There you
wait.
go.
I
You set that all
can't
the way
wait.
to 0, and now it's more appropriate for this size. We've got
This also
shadows,
works
but it's
place.
still not
Work
great.
something?
We don't, for example, have
Workbench.
shadows on any of our sprinkles because it's just too fine a detail. And the shadow itself, it's just like a blurry mess.
Yeah, that's not great.
So it's just a fakery, and it's just like what's
Fakery.
going on with video games.
I love a good
I will
fakery.
briefly mention also that Blender 4.1,
It doesn't look that bad,
which is
though.
what this is here, it's in alpha state at the time of this recording. I've been using 4.0 for this whole recording, but this is
Hold up. You have something called screen trace. I don't have that. Okay, for the sake of this experiment, let's actually see what we're working with here. I don't have a camera view, but can I just look at my donuts as is, even though I'm like all kinds of wrongly oriented. They're so badly oriented. They're upside down. But I just gotta see what I'm working with here. Oh gosh, can you just flip upside down for me? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, God, I did this wrong. So many kinds of wrong. Okay, let's come back in. And now, render view? Oh, they're glowing. Okay, there we go. So we're now in Eevee, which doesn't look that bad, considering I have a blobby mess on screen. You know what? You know what, though? I think what I need to do, because these donuts are not a good identifier of what I'm looking at, let's hide these donuts. And for now, I'm just going to make myself a monkey. Let's make a monkey. Suzanne! To the rescue. Hello. Make my monkey a little smaller, please. There we go. She's that. Wow. That's how the orientation's supposed to be. Yikes! Oh my god. Okay, hold up. Okay, I think we can do this. I think we can do this. Suzanne is under there. There she is. A floating monkey. Perfect. Give me that subdivide because I love it. Ooh, yes, subdivision all day. Oh, perfect. Yes. Make it 2 and 3. And shade smooth. Beautiful. Okay, now we're kind of cooking a little bit. Let's make her a little shiny, just so I can see what the render engine looks like. Oops. There we go. Gold monkey. Gold monkey. Yes. Metal monkey. Yes. Oh, yes. There we go. Yes. That looks great. Alright. So that's our render. We don't have a secondary light. They're on the wrong plane. They're way down there. Let's try the track wall. Oh. Backlight. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Wait a minute, there's hope. Crystal actually might know what she's doing. Hold on a second. I'm waking up a little bit. I'm getting a second wind. Hang on. I just needed to take a break. Oh, yeah, there we go. And then a front light. Not directly in front, like a 3/4 shot. Yeah. And up a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Hold on, I'm arting. Guys, I might actually have a chance. Let me think. I think we might be able to do this. This is still G, right? Shift spacebar. Oh. Oh my god! That's so much helpful! That's so much better! I'm sorry, that was probably really loud. Wow. Shift space immediately gives me transformation tools. Oh, that's so nice. That's much better than what I was doing. I was losing my mind trying to move stuff. Okay, hang on. Maybe we can actually place donuts now. Wait, I got this, guys. Wait, I got this. Donut. You guys go up here. Oh, no. That's my light. Donuts. Donut. Hold on. I think we got this. Shift space. Move. They don't want to move. Where's my origin key? It won't show me. Donuts! Is it because I don't have them selected? Maybe that's it. There we go. Ah, yes. Let's see. Let's get out of here. Just so we can move a little bit easier. Whoa. Ooh, okay. And then I want to do a little bit of a flipperoni. And hopefully rotating the whole thing does not upset the entire dexterity of the scene. Praying to God, if I rotate them, they don't go all over the place. We're working with a 3-dimensional torus here. Whoa! Whoa! Oh no! Chris and Dress Glaze should start now. Oh my god, dude, I kind of want to do art of the freaking concert. Because I wasn't planning to, but raise your bat. I'm just saying, Chris is smoking in that dress. The heels were killing me, man. I'm not bi, but I might be for this character, just for now. Okay, I'm realizing now, if I rotate them, they all rotate weird. That's what happened before. Wait, no, I did it. I did it. Oh, I think it's fine. I think I did it. Oh my god, did I do it? Where's my camera? Camera up? It's in a really weird place. Where is it? Let's just start over. Get out of here. Give me a new camera. No. I'm figuring it out. Hold up, there's hope. Let's see. He said fly mode is shift tilde. Let's just try this real quick. Oh. Okay. I say. Oh, I'm figuring it out! Chat, there's hope. Wait, there's hope. Okay, hang on. Hold on. Holding for dramatic effect. Hell yeah, here we go. And then, I did it. I think. Oh, I did it. Oh my god, there's hope for Crystal. Oh my god, I did it. Wait, we may not have to start over. Hang on, there's hope. Hang on. Oh, we did it! Yay! Oh my lord! Alright, give me the render scene. What are we looking at? The monkey's clipping. That's fine. Hide for now, Suzanne. Okay. I see. My sprinklage is still wrong. Something happened here. But for the most part, we're okay. Oh, Still have to fine tune some things, but we're just looking at rendering right now. That's fine. That's fine. I don't want to take 10 more years on this. I just want to be done. So we're just gonna assess this later. Okay. Donut, get out of here. I'm sick of looking at you. Give me the monkey. Give me the monkey. Okay. This is not that bad for a game engine. This is like Unreal. That's really good actually. Okay, so here's our gold monkey. This is in our camera. F12. Take a chance. Take a gander. Yeah. Alright. Now, let's work on this render. Where am I? Here we go. This is Eevee. Workbench shows me nothing. Cycles looks exactly the same, but this is again in the scene. Oh, pretty good. Okay, hang on. Eevee looks like okay, but Cycles though. Oh, baby. Now we're talking. Yes! Redemption for Crystal 3D. That looks decent. Give me that F12 poopy render. There's still donuts in the scene, but this somehow doesn't make them look like poop. Look at that ambient occlusion. I'm dropping frames by the second. Holy crap. It's still very noisy, and the shadows aren't that great, but oh my god, that looks great! That looks great! It's a really grainy render, but that looks great! Oh baby, I like Cycles. I like Cycles. Am I lagging, guys? I feel like I'm lagging a lot. I'm so sorry, my Wi-Fi's taking a beating. It's been wonky all day. We might have to wrap this up soon. I'm sorry, but I had a fun discovery just now. That was great. Oh, I see. Cycles is hefty. All right, we'll go back to normal now. Sorry. Alrighty, that was I'm awake now. I've been reawakened. All right, Blender Guru, go.
And it's Eevee, but it's completely rewritten, and it is better, right? So the shadows are better. There is actually even some bounce lighting happening, but it's kind of like a fake
Realism.
Bounce lighting.
That's what I wanted.
And it's definitely better, but it's still.
I'm used to using Arnold and
great.
like.
So that is the limitation.
Redshift.
It's fast,
great.
but it is not great, and that's what you get with rasterized real-time engines. So there is another render engine. To go to your render engine
and
settings and click the drop down.
That's
Ignore
disgusting.
Workbench.
No
That's
watermark.
For just like basically rendering your viewport, really, for technical stuff.
Good to know.
Cycles. So
Just
those are the
skip
two main
over it.
engines of Blender. You got Cycles and you've got Eevee. Cycles is what's known as an offline renderer, or a path traced, also known as ray traced engine.
Yeah, look at that difference. Disgusting.
This looks way
I didn't
better
see the
than
time
what we
frame.
had
How much
with
longer did it take?
Ray-traced engine.
That was 1 second. The other one was 27 seconds. Yeah, it makes a difference. It costs a pretty penny for nice renders, but it's worth it.
Now, this looks way better than what we had before. You'll notice, for example, that all of our sprinkles have shadows. Apologies if my recording gets a little choppy. It's because it's using the CPU.
What are you talking about? Goofy, I don't
It's
understand.
got proper shadows
Crescent address,
on
yes.
things.
I already said yes.
There's actually bounce lighting.
Is
right?
there a
That's, like,
crescent address
coming
here?
off
I don't understand.
this table here, and it's going underneath the donut. So it's like it's shooting
Bounce lighting,
around
ambient
inside
occlusion.
here, and
Oh,
it's
it's
shooting
lovely.
back, and it's going over here, which is exactly what happens in the real world, and it's really important for realism to get that bounce. I mean, any room, any architecture, you basically have to use Cycles
Yes, GI,
to do
global
it, because
illumination, my
that's
favorite.
how you get
Oh, it's
proper
beautiful.
lighting like in the real world. But you get all this for free at the cost
That's
of
crazy.
speed. So you'll notice as I move around, whilst my recording goes choppy,
Slower, but it's still
that
very
it
responsive.
starts
That's not bad
grainy
now.
and then it kind
You
of
simp
refines
now.
itself. And if you look in the top left-hand corner,
Welcome.
you've got something that
I
says
ship everything
samples.
every day.
So as you leave it
I'll get outta here. This is
rendering
hefty.
longer, it's rendering more samples. Essentially, it's just like the computer's just chewing through it. There's technical ways to explain,
Thank God we're
but
done
that's the
doing
simplest
things.
way to
I
think
can't
of it.
handle anymore in my brain.
And
He's just
it'll
going
get
to talk about rendering.
clearer
That's fine.
as the longer you leave it. Now there is actually two ways to calculate this. One is to use your CPU, which is what it's on by default. Another is to use your GPU, which is grayed out by default. So let's fix that. Go to Edit Preferences, and then go to System, and you can see at the top there, Cycles, Render Devices. So try switching to one of these tabs and see what you get. If you have a device, like myself, that is a GPU that is supported.
Oh, you're rich, dude. You got
and
4?
it'll be way faster.
Yeah.
So just as an FYI, CUDA is
Very
NVIDIA,
nice.
and
He's
it's
got
for
a
like
writer farm.
cards,
One day.
like, I think
We hope for that.
1080 backwards, so like 90s, 800s, I think they used CUDA. Optics was around the 2000 series. Further on, so optics is the one that you use if you're using a NVIDIA card today.
Let's see if it's any faster.
HIP is for AMD
Oh, it
cards,
is.
and then
That's
you
not
got
bad.
one API, and I think actually on
Yeah,
Apple
actually,
devices
my
you'll have
GPU is
a
much
metal
faster.
option.
Very cool.
But see what you have, and then see if you can render with that, because that with GPU on now, it'll going back to this.
That's what it's for.
It might actually the first time.
It's
you
like I
use your
spent money
GPU,
on you
it'll
for
say,
a
I
reason,
think
you dumb
top
crappy
left-hand corner,
computer. You should do what I
doing
bought
this
you
for
for.
the first time. It'll
I
do
spent
some
enough money on
tasks,
this
it'll be
thing.
really
Come on
slow.
now.
It might take like 2 minutes, but then after you've done that, every time you open Blender, it should
I love
never
you.
need
You
to do
hunk
it
of
again.
junk.
So it
Pat,
might be
pat.
slow the first time you activate it, but it'll it should be faster. Now this is way faster than what we had before. Like, you can see how quickly it's clearing
That still
through
looks like
those samples.
deliciously plastic frosting.
It's basically
My
real
favorite.
time. It's in fact actually, so that noise that I mentioned, right? It's still there, but when you render and also in your viewport, you can use a denoiser. So it's it's actually not that new. It's like 3-4 years old. I think we started using AI denoisers. NVIDIA released their one for optics, and since then Intel have come out with one.
Denoisers are alright.
And it basically
They're
takes
still-
that noisy image, it uses some of the information from the 3D renderer
Is that what
to
you could
clear
get?
it out whilst preserving the detail. So if you can actually turn it on in the
Considering
viewport
how
by
fast
hitting
this is
the
updating,
denoise
it's
one.
crazy.
If you've got an NVIDIA
It's
card,
still
it'll be
really
way
great.
better. If you don't, it'll have to use the Intel denoiser, which is a lot slower. But you can see the noise is practically
hey,
gone,
man.
right? So this is almost real
is
time,
almost 6 o'clock. Daughter says
which
it's
is
almost dinner
really,
time.
really cool.
Thank God we're almost done.
Now, obviously, not all of you are as lucky, right? I've got 4
uh-huh.
3090s.
Yeah, you're loaded, dude. That's nice.
I started though on a Pentium 3, I think back in 2003, and I mean, look, they made Toy Story
Oh,
on computers
man.
that you couldn't even sell
Yeah,
today because
that's
they would
true.
be just garbage. Maybe you could for like
They did though.
nostalgic-
Pixar
Anyways,
did it somehow.
the point is that everybody, when they start 3D, is using a device which is crappy. Don't let it limit you, or don't think, oh, I can't use 3D until I get a better computer.
Agreed.
A graphics card is definitely one of the best investments you can make if
Crazy.
you're thinking like, I want to do this as a career. This is definitely for me. I'm really enjoying this. It's definitely a good investment because you will be able to produce more renders throughout the day faster. But it is not essential. You can get by with just a CPU. It just means that when you do your render, your final render, instead of it being, done in an hour, you might have to leave it overnight.
Yeah, that's
In the
usually what I do.
past, when I started with Blender, I was making crappy renders at like 600 by 400 resolution, and I was rendering for over a week just to do
Just
a
leave it on
really
overnight.
crappy basic animation.
And it may
So
crash.
don't let
Just
it
be
hinder
prepared
you.
for that. It sucks.
It's totally normal that you'll have a bad computer. If it's for you in the future, definitely worth investing in a card that is fast.
I plan
also,
to,
if you
as
want
soon
to
as
know
I can.
which
I
card
wanna
buy,
upgrade to another one.
Blender actually put together an open benchmark.
Oh.
So if you go to opendata.blender.org or click the link in the
Look at
description,
this.
you can see it's showing you all of the people that have done this benchmark, what have their devices been, and what are the times that you can expect.
That's
so you can see actually
cool.
mine is at the bottom. It's the
See, this is why I
3090.
love Blender, because there's so many
But
people that have
I've got 4 of
optimized
them,
it for
so
them,
it's
and they're
obviously
using
turning
make
to it
it
faster.
so
The
much more
fastest
accessible for the
is,
community.
I mean,
It's really
basically
cool.
it's going to be the top card, or like the go-to.
NVIDIA,
NVIDIA is just
GeForce.
crushing it. I think, where is the AMD?
That's cool that it tells
They
you
used
what to
be
aim
on-
for,
I
and
think
it
AMD's
probably
made
works
a-
universally for
made a
all
mention there.
renderers.
You've
Very
also
nice.
got CPUs on this
I'm not a
side.
computer geek, but I want to learn how to
essentially,
build
I mean,
a
just buy the
PC.
top like gaming card. Usually that's the one. But do go here and
Yeah,
check it out.
people
if you
keep
want.
saying I have a
All right,
gaming
so we're gonna be
computer.
using
I don't
cycles
plan to
for the
play games
rest
on
of
it, but
this
I could.
tutorial. And we'll really dive into it in the next part, but I just want to quickly, my lamp is way away.
You
So
fix
let's
your
just bring
lighting.
that
I'm
in
gonna just
closer
continue
so that we
looking
can
at the
see
screen. I'm gonna
things.
sit down.
And you can actually clear the rotation of the
Alright.
object to make it appear at the center of your 3D scene
Ooh.
by tapping Alt-G. Okay, so now,
What?
hey, look, that's actually kind of cool.
Oh my god, that's cool!
I'm gonna move my
Illuminate
lamp
that light.
over to here.
Wait a minute,
Just
did
check
you
my
say
report
Alt G
on.
centers
really
your
dive into it in
screen?
the next part, but I just want to quickly.
Holy
my
crap, that would
lamp
be
is
great. I think I'll do that
way
for all
away.
of my stuff
So let's
in
just bring that
my
in closer,
scene.
just so that we can see things, and you can actually clear the rotation of an object to make it appear at the center of your 3D
How?
scene by tapping Alt G.
Wait a minute. I think he just solved all of my problems. Hold on. Test run. Alt G. Oh! Oh my god. Alt G. Oh, baby. Oh my god. Your All Say subreddit, just don't spoil the blunt. Please don't. Don't spoil the blookie. Oh my god. Alt G. It's already centered. No, it's not. Wow! Why is it way over there? Why is it way over there? Oh dear. Oh no. Well, I guess we'll still have to work with that later. That's funny though. Oh boy, howdy. Okay. Donut and icing. Alt G. Yeah, no, it's still weird. Okay, well, we tried. That is cool though. Alright, now I know how to fix that. Come back to me, monkey. Monkey! Thank you. You can hide for now, Suzanne. Actually, no, I'll solo you. Isolate with you with the floor. There we go. Give me back my render. But that's cool. Alt G. Center to screen. That would have been really helpful earlier, Blender Guru! Kidding, you're fine. I'm just salty. Don't mind me. Center to scene origin. Thanks, dude.
Okay, so now, hey, look, that's actually kind of cool. I'm gonna move my lamp over to here.
It's real bright. Looks
Just
good.
check my recordings. Yeah, my recordings not being affected. And I'll just now reduce
took my scene
the
and my
strength
lights
of this
away.
because it's obviously now way closer. But look at that, like look at the shadow that we get coming off this
Very
donut.
nice.
It's like properly tapered. It's not like some fakery, so it's like tight here and then it's like really faded at the end there. That kind of stuff is really difficult to do with a rasterized real-time engine like Eevee. And you also get like all of this
Eevee
proper,
is nice
like
for
look at the
platting it
shadows on
and
the
then
sprinkles,
render
the
it officially in
reflections is
cycles.
actually
That's
true.
cool.
It's not like guessing and fakery. Yes, it's a type of fakery, but it's much more accurate.
That's so nice.
Anyways, I like cycles. I'm a cycles guy.
Like
I
it a
think
lot.
most people actually are. The first version of Eevee was not that great. Eevee Next in 4.1 might be better. We'll see. But yeah,
It's
the
not
first
bad for
version
what
of
it's
Eevee was
supposed to
not
do.
really that
It's
great.
great.
And one thing you might notice looking
Redshift
at
is
your
not bread
donut,
and
there's going to
butter,
make
but this is pretty
one
good.
big tweak to this, is that it kind of feels hard. Like the donut doesn't get this kind of like soft feeling to it. And the reason for that is the material.
Yes.
So by default, all materials are, kind of like hard materials, but fleshy objects like humans
Close to the
as well
Discord, I'll
as
see you later.
food have subsurface scattering. So I'll throw some reference photos
Oh!
here. You can see this is my hand and light coming
That
in
makes me
like, as I
happy.
was eating breakfast. And I can see the
Ooh!
light is actually going through my fingers, right?
That's
so
your
that's light that
fingers?
is like, yeah, it's
I
a
love
mushy,
that.
fleshy
That's
object, so
cool.
it's
Yeah,
passing
best
through it,
description of surface
scattering
scattering.
amongst all the other
So
atoms in the
pretty.
finger, and it's the light is going through to the other side. You also see it
Oh.
in a lot of food. So took these photos at a party. Yes,
Look
I
at
am
you
that
go.
guy. But you can see that's how you get
I am
light
that
that
guy.
goes to the opposite
Oh, look at that
sides.
lighting, though.
My daughter was eating a banana, and I was like,
Goofy
look
say.
at that banana. Look at that subsurface
Look at that
scattering right there."
banana!
So
Chris,
donuts
get the
and
banana.
icing have that, and we can do
Very
that.
nice.
We can add that, sorry, by going to the materials, and then down here you've got
Suzanne won't have any
subsurface.
subsurface,
Okay,
but that's cool.
so here,
Well, maybe,
the biggest
I
one
want
to
to.
turn it on, and just like metallic, apparently, this is by the way a new setup for 4.0. But just like metallic, it's supposed to be a weight of either 0 or 1. All right.
Whoa.
Now, when you do 1, it suddenly turned blue, and you're like, what the hell happened there? That's because the radius, this radius, is this is your X, Y, Z, but also it's your R, G, and your B in this case.
Get the banana.
And these values are different because it's
Banana.
designed for skin by default. So this is a great setup if you've got skin with blood inside, but we
Ew.
don't. So click, drag down, and then just set these values to 1. All right, so now it's closer to the material. Still looks weird, and that's because the
Not quite
scale
getting
of this is
anything
wrong.
here.
It's saying that the thickness of the object is 5 centimeters. but this icing is not that. So let's make this 0.01, and now you can see it looks a lot closer. It's still a little dark, so I think it's not 1 centimeter thick, so let's go 0.005. And now we can see it's pretty close to its
Doesn't look any
original
different,
material.
But I think I'm figuring
The
it
biggest
out.
difference is if I
It's
just
just the material I'm
zoom
making.
right in here.
That's okay.
Let's set it to what it was before. See how
Is it
it's
'cause it's
hard? It
metallic?
almost feels
Maybe
like
that.
it just feels like concrete, right?
Looks like
But then you
plastic
set this to
now.
1, and look at that. The shadow just starts to feel a little softer, and you get this bleed effect where kind of like the shadow gets like an edge to the shadow,
Still looks like
where it gets a
plastic,
little
but
more
yeah.
saturated and pinker. And that's subsurface scattering. You don't have to tell it how to do that. It just does it. So you set the weight to 1, these to 1, and then you just set your scale to whatever it is
Everything
you want.
is to 1 except for
And
scale.
I'm also
Got
going
it.
to do it for my sprinkles. So I'm just going to click on one of my sprinkles, and yeah,
Sprinkles
right in
look
here
nice.
for the subsurface, I'll just do the same thing. Set the weight as 1. These radius is to 1, and then
Whoa!
I'll use a really low
Look
value
at that!
here. Like, let's
Already
go
getting some GI. That's so
0.02.
sick. That's cool.
And now you can see, because these sprinkles
Look at those
are,
low poly
yeah, it's like
sprinkles.
icing,
That
right?
looks
It's just
great.
the exact same thing.
Still wouldn't eat that.
Yeah,
But it looks
we
good.
want some of the light to pass through it. And we don't
Not
actually have
yummy
to
editable,
bother
but
setting
it
up
looks good.
that color ramp system
They're
for the metal,
perfectly
because
symmetrical, and
metals
they're all very,
automatically,
very
that
shiny.
shader, when you
Cool.
set it to 1, it means it's going to cancel any subsurface scattering that would have appeared there. So we
No
don't have to
reference
bother with it. The
whatsoever.
subsurface
That's
is
okay.
not going to happen on metals.
Oh my God, we're almost done.
But you can
One
see
more
it
minute
starts
left.
to feel a lot softer, a lot, I don't know, more pleasing, more delicious looking, like real food, because
Goofy
that's
tweaking
really
out.
one of the
Careful
telltale
over
signs
there,
of food
sir.
is subsurface scattering. Awesome. So, in
Is
the
that
next
it?
part, we're going to start really building out the scene. What I'm
Yes!
going to do, though, at the end of this video, I want to give you some homework, and that
think
is
my
to
mouth's
try
dead.
to model this plate.
Whoa!
Now, I'm going to do it actually in the next part, but it's simple
Gonna
enough,
model
and
a
it's
plate?
actually possible to use all the tools that I've mentioned in this this series so far to model this yourself. Now, the reason I'm trying to give this as homework is that once this tutorial finishes, that's how it's going to be. You're going to have
Yeah.
to try to solve problems on the fly.
I
So
know,
it
I'm fine with that.
definitely helps solidify learning if you can try to apply it by yourself. So have a go. It doesn't matter if you
Have
get
a go.
stuck or you fail at it terribly, because you can just click the next part and see how it's done. But have a go at it now, because then you'll start to you'll just retain the information a lot better. Anyways, go ahead, click here and see how we build
No
the rest of the
problem,
scene
bye,
and build that plate.
Goofy.
Do you guys
Oh
know that
God!
in
Wait!
2020
Stop! No, I cannot. Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna do this right now, but I just want to see if I can, capable-wise. Shovel Knight Quebec. Just for goofs and guffaws, how long would it take me theoretically to make this plate? Because frankly, I don't plan to come back to this after this. I walk away from Blender and only look at it on the Sundays I'm streaming. So if I were to super quickly attempt, where is my cylinder? There it is. I'm gonna make it a little bit wider. Oh yeah, like that. I think 0.35 should be good. And where's my depth? I cannot see. Oh, there we go. It's sitting in the middle. Cool. I'm gonna move that up a little bit. Oh, it's so much nicer to have these controls. My God. Alt G. Huzzah. Sitting on it. I feel like a whiz kid now, because I've learned so much, and I forget all of it as soon as I'm done. All right, now, tab, and then faces. I want to cut a ring in the middle. Oh, how did he do that? Oh no. Extrude? Control E? No. What was it? What was it? How do I extrude? Oh no. Oh dear. I clicked E. Is it because I don't have a... Oh! I did it. Scale. Yes! There we go. There we go. E again. Yes. Yes. I'm getting it just ever so slightly, just a little bit, and then I want it to go down just a smidge into the scene. Yes. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of this plane. It's cramping my vibes. Suzanne's clipping. That's fine. Okay. And then I want to expand my selection by clicking what again? Ooh. Control plus. Nope. There's a way to select a ring. How do I do that? We're also going to extrude because I remembered how to do that. Oh dear. Nope. Alright, Suzanne, you have to go. I said I wouldn't do this. I said I wouldn't do this. I said I wouldn't do this. But just why not? Just real quick. Let's just see. Oh god. Alright. Yeah. A little bit smaller. Like that. Yeah. Bring it down, baby. Cool. Dot. How do I select all of my faces again? There's a way to do it and I forgot how. Oh wait. If I click this maybe? No. No. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. This is my boss fight for the day. I said I would stop, and I technically am tapped out, but I have just a little bit of hope that I might be able to do this right now. Loop select? No, loop cut. I don't want to loop cut. Alright, for the sake of this, I don't remember how to do it. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Is this lopsided? I think it is. We did not end up making a symmetrical thing. Or maybe we did, I don't know. If there's a faster way to do this, people let me know, but I don't remember. Here we go. Oh god, I did something, but it's clipping. There we go, kind of. Still clipping a little bit. Okay, there we go. I'll also do one more extrude. Oh. Maybe not. I think we gotta bring this baby down. There we go. Okay. I think that's something. I didn't get a good look at the plate. What's the plate look like?
This is the
Don't talk! Thank you. Alright. Okay, it's got a rim. Let's see. Dang it. Edge select! Alt click! That's right. I wrote it down. Alt click. Oh. No, it's perpendicular. That's right. So I want this. Ah, there we go. I said it. I did it. I figured it out. I figured it out. Loop cut? Not that. Oh! Yes. I think that's what we want. Da, 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 da. Oh yes, baby, oh yes. Getting somewhere. Alright, alright, alright. We're cooking, we're cooking. I'm plating, I'm plating. Let's do another loop cut. Control R. Yeah. Yes, baby. Keep it nice and tight. Just like that. Cool beans. Da, 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 da. Holy crap. I think I'm doing something with my fried, done, energeticless brain. Oh my goodness. Control. What was the shortcut? I just saw it. Expand selection. I just saw it. No. Tongue's freaking out. What was it? Edge select. Alt click. Thank you, me. Right. There we go. Control R. Loop cut. Yes. We'll do right in the middle. Control is even, Steven? No. Escape. Yes. I still prefer to edit with nodes, but this will have to do for now. Oh, nope. Ugh, I keep forgetting! Edge select. Alt click. That's so unnatural to me. Now, frankly, I don't think these are in the same space. I don't want all of them in wireframe. I just want this in wireframe. I can't see. Shucks. I feel pretty good that I got this far so far. We'll add a subdivision in a second, then I'll call it. Menu. Z, that's right. Ah, yes! No! Not all of them, just this one, but it's okay. Alright, I think that's something. That's something. Let's see. Solid. I think this face can be a little smaller in here. For now, let's see what we get when we subdivide this. I'll do one more loop cut. No, not in that space. No. Why do you loop cut there? I will also add one here. Nope. I think we've got a plate, you guys. Perhaps. Maybe. Oh my god, boy howdy. Might actually kind of know what I'm doing, maybe? I modeled a plate! And it's... Nope, I modeled one part of a plate. Oh, my favorite song. I gotta blast this. Oops. Explodatorium, my favorite. There we go. Alright, let's put a subdivider on this thing and see what we get. Ooh. Well? I can't really tell what it looks like because there's a wireframe on it. How do I hide that? I feel like I did something right. Kind of. Maybe? If I could just hide this wireframe so I can see it, perhaps? Oh, I'm in edit mode. Ah, there we go. Well, I have. Well, I have. Did I succeed in making a plate? Not necessarily, but I did something, I think. This looks okay to me for now. Alright. That's too thin. That plate would break in 5, 6, 7 steak minutes if I eat a steak. Okay. It's too thin. Okay. Okay. I feel pretty good about that as a first attempt. We're not gonna do anything else to it. I just wanted to try. Alright, cool. I think I'm gonna call the stream here then. Wow! Holy crud guacamole, I think I'm gonna call it. Guys? I'm dead. The stream broke me. But I expect that. Every time I come to Blender, it's always something new that I'm not exactly prepared for. It's a good breaking. My brain is challenged. Overly challenged, in fact. So if anything, I'm just gonna say thank you. Thank you so much to anybody who dropped in. Thank you to the Eva Trosen. Thank you to the Goofy. Thank you as well to any lurkers that possibly wandered in and figured out how to help me. It's the growing pains of Blender. Yeah, no, that's always the case. Oh, thanks! I honestly didn't think I would even get that far. I can model this pretty good in Cinema 4D, but Blender is a new beast and I'm trying to figure it out. I don't feel that bad about it. But it's a saucer you could toss. And it might float for a second before it breaks. But anyway, I will say this. This stream is a place for me to learn knowledge, and we'll be back to the anatomy soon. But right now, my bread and butter is going towards my other channel, which I've had for a little longer. It's my older channel where I used to do fan art, and I'm just now getting back into the fan art space. I truly, truly have missed it so much. So if you want to see me draw, I'm going to be doing Deltarune streams for a little while the game's still kind of popular, and we'll be drawing the Titan hopefully this Tuesday, so I'm going to work on that right now. This stream is basically going to just be on the back burner until that kind of settles down. I'm trying to get that off the ground right now, so things will slow down as far as the highlight videos. I'm probably going to post a couple more, and that's all I have edited done so far, and that's probably going to be all I got time for, because I'm drawing around the clock. I'm literally, my hands, guys, racing to finish these pictures. Oh, you don't want to see spoilers? Okay, no worries. Go play the game. Go play the game. Go play the game. I didn't say anything. Sorry. I just assume it's safe because it's been like a month. But yeah, no worries. Don't worry about it. But yes, come at your own risk. It's going to be spoilerific. I'm talking everything from chapter 3 and 4. If you want to be spoiled, come on in. If you already know what's going on. If you have no idea and you want to play the game yourself, get out of here. It is not safe for you. But I will say, thank you so much for joining me. And always, we got to finish with a PLD. Keep playing, keep loving, and keep dreaming. And I will hopefully see you next Sunday for another round of Blender. I think we have 3 more days of Blender, 3 more streams if I am good about it. And I do 2 each stream. We have, let's see, 14? That's 6 left. I think we can do it. 3 more streams, and hopefully my brain won't be as fried as this time. So anyway, I'll catch you guys next Sunday, hopefully. And if you want to see some Deltarune fan art, come on Tuesday, and I'll catch you there. Alrighty, y'all. Adioso! Thanks for hanging out, Eva Trosen! Thank you so much for your help, dude.